put Jackal instead of Jake. Oops.
Jackal.
It's Jack Nicholson. Oh god, that'd be horrible if I was going out with Jack Nicholson.
Jackal Nixon. It's Jackal Nixon.
He does work in the library with words.
He is a wordsmith.
Yes. Tell me the definition of insanity again.
He's a librarian.
Know that?
Check matter. Library man.
A librarian.
Nicholson. A library man.
Liberty.
Yeah, at the same time I
I was trying to think of how to describe it. I'm just gonna put apparently date guy. With
It is a date.
man. Apparently date with him. One time.
with human men, son. The random
Why can't I make it?
the random mine in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's get some music going. Siren Escape. Mine. I can post day. Down some. I'll turn it down a lot more than that.
Pump up those beats.
6 SimCity vibes.
This is Dragon Post Nightlife, here coming to you live.
Alright, let me get back over to the end. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Everybody ready?
As can be.
Yes.
Alright, we're live. Welcome, everybody, to episode 19, Date Night. If you weren't here for last session, you should have been.
Where were
The
you?
entirety of the session was, I'm sure there was some sort of plot development somewhere, but all of it was tossed aside.
It was nowhere near us.
Yes, it was all tossed aside, cast aside, in order to ensure that Jake Metter and Nessa Amberhart are able to go on a date during this session. There was an entire makeover scene. Gruzo might have actually been able to rob some people.
Steal something with the attention that we had.
Why is everyone always assuming Gruzo's stealing things? He hasn't stolen a single thing.
He literally hasn't stolen anything.
He stole our hearts.
There you go. With his grenadier actions. He really blew us away with that
You
performance.
could say it was explosive.
Diarrhea.
No.
Oh.
I don't want Bruce around anymore.
Did for where we're getting our drink and perhaps some food from. And it's gonna be the Dragon's Tail. You know, the one that had the innkeeper or the tavern keeper that's engaged. Well, not engaged, but that's married. Yeah, that one. We're gonna be eating there, drinking there. You're due to meet in about 15 minutes. Is there anything you'd like to panic out before then?
Yes.
That is the appropriate answer.
Alright. What would you like to panic out?
Do I look okay? I don't think I look okay.
Miri's
I
there
look
to
awful.
filter through.
This is a bad idea.
No. You made a commitment.
You got your
You have
hair
to keep
did,
it.
your hair did, your nails did, your butthole closed.
Magically, it's been chastised.
What?
No, for her tail. All her clothing had holes in the butt. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure everybody else is on the same page.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in the same book.
You sewn up the butthole.
Her old outfits all had tail holes in them,
Yeah.
which is right where her butt is. This was
Right,
referred to
right.
as the
butthole.
butthole. So
You
they've
You
all
were
been closed.
100% implying something else.
No. I have gone over this. It has been magicked shut. Anybody thinking something different is just being perverted.
Rude.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are weird.
Wrong butthole. Not the one she talks with.
Yeah.
Just thinking of Ace Ventura. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, this is probably just like anxiously fidgeting and looking around, seeing if everything's okay.
Wait, so where's this thing going down? You're not bringing him here, are you?
No,
Oh, thank God.
I'm going to a place that we've been to before. Dragon's Tail.
Wait. Crusoe, you
Wait.
want to get drinks at Dragon's Tail?
Wait, do we need to case the joint? Make sure no one interferes?
Let's.
Make sure the night goes smoothly?
Miri's just gonna be completely. I want to snoop. Let's go get drinks.
This is gonna be like
You
the
mean you're
scenes
gonna
where like you and she lowers it and like looks around and then puts it back up. Just standing out just in the middle
she's
of the floor.
literally doing the whole thing from Emperor's New Groove.
Yes. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Beautiful.
All right.
Where is Miri? I don't see her token.
It's the horse in the bar. The horse inside. You don't see her.
You don't
No,
see me?
I can't see Miri's
No.
token at all.
Oh no, I'm as a
don't see
player.
a
I don't know
horse.
how to get. There we go. I fixed it. Let's. Nope. Don't. Let's not rename. Reveal.
Ah!
Oh, there it is.
The horse has been revealed.
He's looking at the wall intently.
Oh jeez.
Ah,
Down the
You just
horse.
magicked her ass.
I heard the little pull.
All right. Ricardo is currently being babysat by the more responsible of Laylo. Yeah, we'll just say with
She's laying low.
Laylo, Laylo and Gidget.
Lilu
They're
Dallas
they're the
Multipass.
off-brand Layla and Gadget.
Yeah, there you go.
They have full beards and everything.
They're Layla and Gadget both out the calories.
You fools! That's their stunt doubles.
All right. Well, if you're ready, Jake is definitely ready as well. So
I don't know. Am I ready? I think yeah. Okay.
let me
I'm resigned to my fate.
Yep.
get Jake over here.
Where is
Excuse
the
you.
Dragon's Tail again?
How do you not know this? It's been in the map. It's
Because we're on a
literally
different map.
no. It's literally Dragon Post. How do you not know this? This is your fault, Guts.
If these buildings were labeled, I would know.
You don't need a label. You've lived this location. You dumbass.
I was like, why am I outside?
All right. So Jake had been pacing back and forth as you approached. When you do approach, he smiles and he says, "Nissa, if I held a star for every time you've brightened my day, I'd have the cosmos in my hand."
Oh my god.
That That's a lot of stars. It's nice.
All right, I got a table for us.
All right.
Me and Gruzo are already at the bar, by the way. We just left her outside.
Wow. All right.
We left her outside to greet Metter. Are you at the bar
loading.
with me, Gruzo?
I'm trying to drag
Oh,
the
God.
horse in there. It's not working out very well. You got to go in through the door somehow. I'm just smacking a horse against a bar. Get in there. There we go.
I had just assumed, but Miri's in there, just like she's like sitting down.
She's knocked the stool over, so she has a
Yeah.
spot where she can
She's
fit.
actually sitting on the floor with like
Oh,
her
I
torso
moved.
like
I was
on the
supposed to move
bar.
him here. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the book with the book with the tables. The table with the books.
okay.
The book with the tables.
The books are more important than the table.
Yes.
Mary, you're too obvious over there. Come over this way.
And
Okay,
you
has
shout
to
across
get
the
up.
tavern.
The Gruzo's stealthy.
He stealthily shouts across the tavern.
Stage whisper. Stage whisper.
Yeah. He taught her some hand gestures.
So he pulls the seat out for Nissa, and as he's doing so, he goes, "You know, now that you can read Celestial, I guess that means you're an angel."
Am I? Like she actually takes that completely seriously.
I brought books, and we got our drinks.
Are they
Oh,
just
geez,
gonna-
they all just vanished.
They're just gonna end up having like a study date or something.
He sits down, and you know, if you wanted to eat anything, do you know what's on the menu tonight? Me and you.
What? I don't get that.
Oh. Okay. Right.
Is
If-
that giving them these?
If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple.
Who's giving him these pickup lines? Are these your old ones from when we used to date?
When have I ever used ones like this on you? Mine were always far more crude.
Yes.
Thanks. Just trying to think of a rebuttal.
Oh wait, no, I was supposed to start with this one. Oh man. Here I am. What are your other two wishes?
Miri just kind of like snorts. You know how like you choke on water and it goes up your nose?
Does Miri just like projectile shoot water out of her nose?
God. Like that gif.
Yeah.
That's a nice wish.
You mean it?
Yes. Internally, no.
All right, I'm gonna need a deception check.
Uh,
Oh lord.
it's doing one of those.
Don't
You know,
break
where
this man's
you-
heart.
It's like one of those things where you say something, you just agree with something, so you make them feel good about themselves. What is my deception? Oh, +3. Damn. So that's a
21.
21.
He's like, yes. Oh, here's your coffee, and he hands you a very foamed,
Shit, my coffee.
a very foamed over coffee. More of a latte than anything else.
Oh, thanks. She doesn't like coffee.
I hope
But
it's
she'll
the way
take it
you,
and drink
you
it.
like it. I asked for extra sugar because you're so sweet.
Thank
Dude.
Dude, you're Fromy.
His eyes widen, a small glitter, and he blushes and smiles.
Mary, I think I lost my appetite.
These books I brought, I read more. I spent all day. I read more, and I learned more about Wingfort.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Miri's just like, oh.
How long have you been looking into this?
All day.
Oh, well, thank you.
He did just say all day.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed that part.
No, I like to think you
Wow.
missed it in character as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you for looking into this. You can dive in if you want. I mean, into the books, not. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What would you mean? What else could I dive into?
I don't know.
Crusoe.
Miri's just like, shh.
Grizzo's so trying hard not to make any sounds.
There's like an awkward pause. He's like, so books.
Yeah. So here's a scroll that I found. It's in Celestial. I can't read it, so I figured you'd be able to figure that one out. The rest of the stuff that I got that was not Celestial, because we had that book that you already took. That was the Celestial one. I found this one scroll, and I found these other couple books that were taken from. They were scavenged from adventurers that had deceased there. Strange thing with disintegration. Sometimes it doesn't take all of your belongings with you. So their journals and stuff were recovered and made into 2 anthologies of sorts.
Oh, okay. So if we get shot by stuff, at least our thing survives, is what you're saying.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not always.
Morbid.
Yeah. Sips at his coffee.
He thinks this date's going well.
So, he unfurls the scroll that's in Celestial to you. You just understand it as if it were common. It doesn't look like it's in Celestial to you. So what is this?
Oh. It's a scroll.
My God.
There's I'll look and I'll read it and see what it says.
It says wish.
Oh,
Immediately grabs it and like, what the?
That's all it says on it.
I'm going to look into this a lot more. It seems to be more than just a simple scroll now that I've read it.
What does it say? It looks like there's to him it looks like there's at least multiple sentences and all kinds of diagrams. To you it literally just says wish. Like as if somebody took a big black crayon and just wrote wish.
Okay. Do I know if saying what it is out loud would activate it, if it's a scroll, or would I need to look into it to see if it is anything like that?
You can make an Arcana check.
Yeah. I mean, I do have detect magic and
Yeah.
identify if it helps, but
Right.
if that's the power word wish, what is that doing in the library?
You said Arcana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, my best stat. Plus an 8.
It in itself is not a scroll. It is part of a spell. From what you can understand of the magic underlying this scroll, you need 3 other pieces. Some other components, whether they be other scrolls or other texts of some sort or actual material components. It is to cast a spell, and from the words that you see, the word that you see, it's probably to cast Wish. So this is one of 4 components to that.
So it doesn't necessarily say they're all scrolls. It's just they need something else with it.
3 other things that you can understand.
Okay.
That essentially from the diagrams and the markings as you kind of sit there and study it a little bit more. Slowly kind of like it fades in and out of it being celestial and common to you, so you're able to see some of the diagrams as you study it.
Right. Okay. Well, she'd definitely be like, because she's a wizard, she kind of knows what that kind of a big deal that is.
Right.
It's like, this is... It's amazing.
Okay, but what is it?
Well, checking out and thinking on the way that it's set out, it seems to be part of a spell.
Oh, okay. He's not very excited by it now.
I mean, look. You see this? This looks it. Well, you don't see it, but it says like "wish" on it. You've ever heard of that?
I mean, I've read about it in children's books, yes.
Well, essentially, this is like part of a spell to cast that.
Okay. But it's not like some unknown knowledge.
No.
Okay.
Man needs to get his priorities in order.
Well,
me as an outside person to this campaign. It's like, it's a wish!
okay.
It's like it's contrasting views. It's like she's freaking out about the whole thing. He's just like, whatever.
I was really hoping for something more profound, I guess.
I mean, it's wish. You can literally wish for anything. Well, within reason.
So he's like, he goes, so define reason. What is there like some arbitrary rule against? I don't know. I wish for coffee and then you get tea instead.
Well, no. Well, it kind of works like that, but it's not for something as mundane as coffee.
Well, why not?
It's hard to explain to not a magic user.
Right. So, like I was saying, you know, maybe while you're there, you'll find some undiscovered piece of text.
Oh, yeah. It'd be pretty helpful. Do you mind if I can, if I take this?
No, not at all. It was just collecting dust. From when it was.
Like she's
It was brought back from the remains of one of the adventurers, I assume, that had visited back when Dragon Post didn't have walls.
And she's like, she's listening, but she's like jumping up and down on her chair because she's so excited about it.
It's a good conversation starter. If you
Thank
could
you.
wish for anything.
So, how are you gonna get there?
To Wingfort, I assume by walking.
Are you insane?
No.
You're gonna walk through the jungle. You're going to climb the mountains, and then hope.
I mean, I
Nobody's
don't think
just
there's any way we can.
you can't simply walk into the Spirelands.
I mean, why not?
You know, the death of everyone in the party that's trying to walk there, normally that prevents them from getting there. Either you take a boat or you hire some very strong mounts to get you there. How
I mean-
long have you been adventuring?
Well, we haven't really used any mounts, and we haven't really gone to the Spire Lands before. Everything else has been within reach.
Right, but you do understand where you're going, right? Mountains that just jut up from the ground as if they're just pillars of fragmented rock.
Ah.
Terrible beasts that await killing anything just for some fresh meat.
And when you say terrible, how terrible are we talking?
What can you imagine? Now make it worse. Whatever's worse than that is what will be out there.
Huh.
It says so right here, and he's pointing to different passages where adventurers have gone up against a forest that has awoken on them, where dragons have jumped out of what seems to be small ponds. Great, massive birds throwing their adventuring companions off the sheer cliffs, the spires, and more, much, much more.
Does any of that sound like actual feasible things?
Guts. A dragon flew over Dragon Post weeks ago. There is a slime girl army slowly rising.
That's not what I mean. I mean, obviously there's magic and stuff, but is it like
Everything sounds 100% feasible.
I guess I'll rephrase. Does it sound like it's a normal natural occurrence that should happen in these things, or was it man-made?
Was it? That question is not relevant.
Okay.
Definitely nothing about Guy Rock seems man-made.
I'm trying to think back to what we learned last session about it.
You basically only learned about the Disintegration Guardians. The statues that just and delete entering parties. And that was about it.
But other adventures. Well, it certainly sounds dangerous. But
yeah.
I mean, we kind of have a job to go there, so it's either we go there or we fail the job.
Right. I just assumed that there was some thought behind how you were going to get there.
I mean, that's what we were researching. We didn't know anything about this, and you've only just found this out from what you've said today.
Well, I mean, everyone knows you're not just going to walk to Wingfoot.
Right.
He sips at his coffee.
I was about to say that. She
The
does that
awkward
whole-
shared ship.
Sip at hers, not realizing that she doesn't like coffee.
Yeah, she's like, when she takes a drink, she makes a face. It's like,
Is it too strong
Grizzle
for
looks
you?
across the bar. I'm gonna need something stronger.
Can I do an insight if telling him the truth would hurt his feelings or not?
Yes. What is the
Yay.
truth you're trying to tell?
I don't like coffee.
Oh, okay.
Insight 23. Whee. 14.
You're hesitant. It may hurt his feelings, or it may just be a misunderstanding. Your social ineptitude has you convinced that it's both at once.
Oh. Oh. She drank. It's too hot, so she burned her mouth. This is great. Oh.
Have you ever had coffee before?
Yeah, I drink it all the time. Yeah, I literally bleed the stuff. Great.
All
great
right,
beans.
let's get a deception with disadvantage.
Oh god. Ah.
It's a +3. That's 5.
Nissa, you don't have to lie to impress me.
Yeah.
I can get you another drink if you don't want coffee.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin anything, so I just kind of went with it.
So sweet of you. And he asked, what would you like to drink instead?
I think tea would be nice, please.
Oh, okay. Just, it's gonna be hot.
I know.
Oh, okay. So he
Mirror's
calls
just,
the
like,
waiter over
squirting all this.
for some tea, and he looks back over at Nissa and he goes, you know, are your legs sore?
Oh god.
Uh,
Yuri's making sure Crusoe's listening.
is it just ask? Is it the next day after the makeover, or is it
No,
the
this
same day?
is that evening.
It's that evening.
Okay. My legs are a little bit tired. I was walking around a lot today.
Yeah, I'd say you were running through my dreams last night.
I don't have that spell.
He just looks down. He looks down at one of the pages, sips his coffee, and goes, this isn't working. He like mumbles under his breath, it's not working. He just looks over to Nissa and he goes, Dad was wrong.
Huh?
My dad, he told me all these, he calls them pickup lines. He told me all of these ones to say to you. None of them are working.
His dad.
You were hitting on me?
Yes?
Oh! I thought you.
Oh no!
I thought you were doing jokes or something.
Oh no! I need you to roll 1d6.
Oh, that's how much mental damage you do to him.
2.
He just looks down very sadly. Okay. Well, I hope you get good use out of these books.
I mean, I will. You're very helpful.
Yeah. I am a librarian.
Yes, a good one.
Thanks. Well, I guess I'll be going.
What? Do you want to stay?
I would love to.
Then you could stay if you want. I thought we were gonna like sit and chat and stuff and whatever else people do on Hangouts.
But isn't this a date?
This man truly.
Please don't be upset or anything. But I thought this was just a hangout at first, but my friends said it was a date in the end, and you got excited about it, and
You even got your hair done and your nails are gorgeous.
Thanks. I didn't know how they would turn out.
How
Yeah.
different is it having normal feet? I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's one of those.
Oh no, he's in defeat.
No, it was a hoof joke. It was a hoof joke.
So, yeah, I. Please stay.
Okay.
Didn't need much convincing.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you,
So-
Nissa.
For what?
Telling me to stay. I know
Oh.
I knew it was what you really wanted.
I don't know how to take that statement out of character.
To everybody else who has social skills, that was a you can't lie to yourself. I know you have feelings for me.
No.
So, that's the way he said it. Tanissa, the confusion is in character. that works
Yeah.
in character.
Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did want you to stay.
Talk about my plan for
So, how long have you been working at the library?
I got here the same day.
I thought you were
We were on the same boat, Nissa.
out of character, were we?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Nissa.
Oh god.
He was the dude that was holding all his books from toppling over.
Oh shit! Fuck!
Give him a banana.
His dad
been
is
so
the
long
captain of that boat.
Yeah, I knew his dad was there, but I didn't know he was.
Oh my
Just
god.
imagining Nissa's eyes going wide, like, you were on the boat? It's like, Nissa, we talked.
You did too. Your common interests.
You might lose it, but we did.
Blame it on the race train.
A lot of stuff happened. So everything's gone out of my mind from then.
Nissa, that was our first meeting. You talked to me about my books. That's the moment that I knew I wanted to talk to you more.
Oh.
He's pretty forward.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like how much you've been helping me at the library.
You are like an anime boy in a harem situation right now.
Yeah, like the way you were at the library and you like helped me, and like you're so helpful at the library. Like if you weren't at the library, somebody else would be at the library and have to help me, and it wouldn't be you.
Do you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Look, I'm playing Nissa, okay? Leave me alone.
Yes. You're doing it beautifully.
She is your spirit animal. If Guts were to go out in public, just watch this campaign.
No. I can speak to librarians.
Well, so can Nissa. Not a strong case there, Guts. I can speak to the same people my character speaks to. No problem. I'm not like my character at all.
I don't want to play anymore.
My head hurts after all that. He's really just like staring into his drink like, what is happening?
What is my life? I fought to survive for this.
I'm sorry I don't remember the first meeting, but I've remembered you since. I like you.
He
Don't
looks
give
at
him
you.
hope.
He goes, You do know who I am, right?
Yes, your name is Jake.
You remember my name?
You're Jake from State Farm.
He's wearing khakis now. He looks directly into your eyes, and he goes, and I know who you are.
What?
Who am
I,
I?
wa- I wasn't. I wasn't a devil.
I researched more about you and your time at the academy.
Oh, she
Oh.
immediately gets defensive.
Oh.
Rizzo like looks
Wait.
aside at Miri like, what the fuck?
Lady Marmalade was able to present me with very valuable data, and I've found some answers you may want about your family.
You've been speaking to Marmalade?
She's been speaking to me. Well, more she just kind of poofs into the library when I'm trying to organize things, and I have to drop a bunch of things, and then while I'm trying to pick everything up, she just kind of dumps a bunch of information on me, and then tells me to figure out what to do with it, and then she's gone.
Yeah, she does that quite frequently. You get used to it.
I still am not used to it.
Me neither.
I fell off of a 15-foot ladder with a stack of books
Oh God, are you
just
okay?
3 days ago.
You didn't get hurt from that, did you?
I did, but then I was healed. I think. I don't remember much about it. I remember falling. Not much after.
Well, I'm glad you might be okay.
I had no idea, though, that you were royalty.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, right. Sorry. I mean, say it so loudly. I forget they were in hiding. I had no idea that you were royalty.
Mary's just like looking at Gruso, like,
Rizzo's just like, the fuck?
Is this another pickup line?
No, I've got the documents right here, and he, like, pulls one of these leather-bound, more like thin journals that has a lot of information about the Amber Hearts. And, about essentially before you were born. It's a lot of information to just glance at, but you see the mention of perhaps a prince, possibly a king, somewhere along one of these pages, and it's all together pretty shocking.
This can't be. This isn't.
As he stops
How-
kind of randomly on one of the pages, you see your parents' name with a bunch of smudges kind of towards the bottom.
Stunned silence.
Yeah, I had no idea either, but I mean, you can take that book, it's all yours. This is just like it was a special project that Marmalade said I should bring up to you. I figured this was like the perfect time to do it. Since this is a non-date date.
Right. Thanks. I'll definitely be looking into this more.
Yeah, should should I refer to you differently now, or are you still kind of like in hiding?
I have no idea where I'm hiding from, but I guess still call me Nissa.
Oh, okay. Good, because I was going to be very confused as to what to call you, because I haven't made heads or tails of to what that book means, what that journal means.
Right. I'll look through it and see what I can find, but I don't know why I would refer to myself either. I don't know why. Like, she just goes out of being shot for a second, and I don't know why we're not why the names at the bottom are smudged out, but
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like that when I obtained the journal. That's what Lady Marmalade gave me.
strange.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Jake.
Mm-hmm. That's no
Um,
problem.
I think that would be a good cue to be like, all right, now I need to go rest my head.
I don't know. How long have we actually been in here in game?
There we go. I was already applying the transition to nighttime.
Oh no,
Yes.
the time passed quickly.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm having
The
fun.
better makes it better.
So I take it we've been here for a few hours then.
At least an hour and a half, almost 2. Because it was about
Wow.
sunset when you arrived.
It feels like an eternity.
Thank you for the information, Jake, and all the books as well. I'm sure they'll be quite helpful for when we need to go to Wingford later.
Yeah, you don't have to mention it. I'm here for you, Nissa.
Oh, thanks.
I just said it. You don't have to keep thanking me.
Right, sorry.
Thanks.
I literally had to stop myself. It's getting pretty late, but
Yeah, do you want to come back to the library with me?
what to help bring your books back?
I don't know. Those are yours to check out.
Oh,
I wanted to check you out.
I need to organize the broom closet.
Need to
I wanna
clean all
ins-
those dusty crevices.
like I kind of might understand what he's going at, but I want Nissa to roll insight because she does.
Make sure the spines aren't bent.
Oh, there be some bent spines.
Mm.
What are you gonna do to my spine? All right, insight. No, not that one. This one. Whee! Oh,
Yeah.
+3.
Yeah, that was some innuendo.
That was an invitation.
She does blush. I don't. I don't know.
Miri just kicks one of the stools over just to cause some distraction. It's too awkward for her. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me pick this up. Please, someone make noise in this car.
You did that. You kicked the stool over, but somebody was sitting on the stool. So
God.
there's just like stuff crashes down all right next to them. What the hell?
Apologize.
Someone please say something.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
He's got beer all over him, half his dinner. Quit horsing around.
Ugh.
She kind of silently thanks Miri. It's like, that's a nice offer, but I think too soon, maybe.
Yeah, okay, maybe next time.
Next time we tomorrow.
It's one of those like Brick Tamlin things. Like, hey, you want to come to the pants party?
Whose pants? I don't know. I mean, you're a nice guy and everything. I don't know. I don't know yet how to feel about you outside of. I think you're cool, and I want to do this again sometime and be friends and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you think about me, and I'll think about you.
Ooh.
He stands up and gives a bow. I'll head back to the library. You have a good night.
It's a Jay. Like she does that whole thing where she like kind of gathers the book and stumbles out, holding them close to her chest.
He's going out. I'm just gonna like immediately run over to that table with like 3 big drinks, and put one of them in front of her, and then have the 2 of them for me.
I thought you were having Gruzo to come over so you could all three have drinks.
I see how it is, Miri.
Listen, you've been staring at that one drink for like the entire conversation, and I've gone through 5.
Grizzo like wanders over to the table. Uh-huh. So that was a thing.
She's like got her hands in her face in her hands. It's like, was it that bad?
I don't know who was worse, to tell you the truth.
What?
You
Nissa,
both did pretty good on the scale.
Nissa, have you seriously never heard of like a pickup line or flirting, just in general?
I mean, I've heard of it. I didn't get that's what he was doing. Were they that obvious?
The
Yes.
innkeep, the barkeep walks over and he goes, Nissa. Your drinks are on me tonight.
Oh,
That I have seen many, many bad things, but that is a disaster that takes the cakes.
I don't know how to feel good or bad about that, but thank you.
Yes. He gives her a pat on the back and just walks away, shaking his head just in disbelief.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did I do?
yes.
The table next to you says, 2.
Oh, not that bad then.
Another table goes, I don't know, that was pretty close to a 1.
I wish I was back at the Arcanum. At least with those scores, I'm about to do more about it. So, he kind of asked me back to the library, and I don't know. Was that weird?
No.
Mm,
I mean, he was clearly giving you signs. That's
Right,
still your
but-
decision.
I mean, it seems kind of sudden. Although, if I missed
I
up his
mean,
pickup
he-
lines now, I might have missed them more
he-
before.
He was going for it.
it was yeah, it was for all accounts, everyone involved in that conversation was just, it was like watching 2 fish flop around on the deck. It was just kind of disturbing.
Magic card.
But-
Car.
Car.
It was like watching fish try to climb a tree.
I've not really been on hangouts, or I guess this was a date. So
You
I
mean
wasn't
it?
really sure.
He's just like pressed up against the window. Does that mean we get a second date?
I mean, this was supposed to be just, I was taking Layla's advice, going like, hey, yeah, we should go get drinks and do friends stuff. And then everyone's like, you're going on a date.
Look, Nessa. I'm a goblin. I stab people for a living. Well, I used to. But even I know that communication is important. Like, you gotta establish some boundaries and understand that you can always say no.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I mean, don't do anything you're uncomfortable with, but you. So he like gestures to like all of Nissa. It's like you look different, so people are gonna treat you different if they didn't know you beforehand. But you're not used to people treating you like,
Like a
not.
people.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
person?
yeah. Like not, horns and
Hellspawn.
Right, yeah, a monster.
Right. So it might be weird, but not everyone's gonna have like the best intentions. They might
Right.
try to take advantage of you, or like they might be acting nice, but they aren't really nice.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've had it happen before with another guy.
Do I need to kill somebody? It wasn't Jake, was it? Because I can follow him out and
No.
like hunt him down.
Oh, no. It was when I was at the cannon.
Oh. What? Wait, it wasn't Beck, was it?
I don't think Beck was at the Arcanum, no.
Oh, okay, yeah, he wasn't. I don't think he was. But seriously, yeah. But like, you gotta look out yourself. I mean, most people aren't like gonna try and get something from you. Some of them might. You gotta learn how to recognize when people are taking advantage of you.
At about
I know.
that point in time, Gruzo, you spot somebody coming down the stairs with two women. He sees you. He turns around and walks back up.
Gruzo just gives him a stare, just like, I am in the fucking middle of something right here. Get your ass back upstairs.
Miri has had she can't count how many drinks she's had.
Oh, okay.
Can
She can't.
count
Yeah,
normal
she
before?
can't. She can't count.
Can't
I
count.
can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
So she might be a bit tipsy.
How much
As long as she doesn't kick another stool over.
Yeah.
How much does she have to drink to get drunk? That's a lot
I
of.
don't.
A lot of drink.
She.
She's still going. She's just like nodding with the conversation you guys are having.
But or speaking of people that might want to take advantage, or well, just in general, I guess. I guess that kind of brings up something I wanted to ask you, Gruzo.
Yo.
When how to properly phrase this? What value do you put on me yourself in that case?
At least 10 gold.
What do you mean? Like value as in?
As in, like, do you like me, or do you just keep me around because I'm helpful? Although most of the time I'm surprised you keep me around anyway.
How do you rate your friendship? Because you can't just put a value.
What? You think I'm just gonna like? What? Hold on. Wait. You think I'm gonna put a monetary value on my association with someone who has literally gone to an alternate plane of alternate dimension, fought untold horrors, discovered slimes, who probably helped save my life when I almost got shot to death. But I'm not gonna. What? No, it's not. It's not a monetary thing. It's that money doesn't factor into this at all.
I mean, I didn't mean it in a money way. I just meant if you if you valued me, because I don't know. When I was in that alternate plane, I thought I was going to be on my own and get stuck there. And then you guys came along and got me out, and I thought, why are these guys here?
What?
So,
I mean, all right. So we first met on the boat, kinda. I saw the advantage of keeping you around because you distracted people from me. Not often you see a goblin walking around and not like, hey, keep an eye on him. He's gonna steal something. I haven't stolen shit. I don't draw attention to myself. That's bad. That's a good way to get killed. So at first I was like,
throw a grenade?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know they worked like that. Now I do.
Okay.
But yeah, like starting out, I was like, yeah, I can see the advantage of keeping this chick around because she distracts people, keeps their eyes off me. I can actually get some rest for once. But over time, getting paired together, going on adventures, jobs, quests, whatever you want to call it, having someone who can do the spell flingy magic thing turns out is pretty fucking handy.
So it's more of a pragmatic reason to keep. She kind of fidgets with herself, like keep a monster around.
I mean, I'm not that good with like the words and explaining complex feelings. Okay, so it might have started out like that. Like, yeah, oh wow, this chick has magic. That's cool. She also distracts people from me. That's great. But then, you stick around with people for long enough and you cross paths with them. You like hanging out with them, especially when they aren't jerks back to you. It's a goblin. So,
Right.
Kind of a kinship. Like, the two, it looks like it's a goblin and the weird demon lady. They're walking around town. That's, hey, they're cool. They've helped, do some stuff. They talked to the weird ferryman that no one can understand. They brought back some slimes, and now the goblin's on the frickin' city council as the tax guy, and Nissa's like apparently royalty now. Are you? He like whispers like, "Are you? Was that right? Was he?"
I don't know. It's a lot to take in. I'm still trying to process it. I don't really understand it myself.
You've just never had friends before.
I mean, I did when I was young, and then they burned my house down when I turned.
Yeah, see, I don't think so.
I don't think those are friends. I think you've had people that wanted to get things from you or like wanted something from you, but they weren't like your friends.
It's
So
just.
Did they ever
I'm
do
used-
anything without asking for something in return, or did they always show up with like a request, or did they actually genuinely like do nice things for you and not expect something back?
Well, when I was young, we were just kids, so we just sort of. You like eating sand? Let's eat sand together, kind of deal.
Yeah, kids are dumb.
Yeah. After.
I'm glad I missed that phase.
Wait, what?
I don't. I am not born. I just poof, into existence. Me. Here I am.
I feel like we'll need to revisit that at some point, but continue, Nissa. We're gonna table that for now and get back to it. But you were saying, Nissa, kids, sand, eating.
Yes, eating sand. Right, and after the whole incident where I turned kind of deal, or started anyway, it kind of changed. You know, they weren't friends anymore, and
Wayne, when we knew you, you were always like, horns and, like demon skin and everything. Were you not always that way?
I never mentioned that out of character. I've just realized I never mentioned that.
Grizz is like leaning on the table,
Not
like
intention.
Grizz is like leaning on the table. It's like, what? What?
No, I wasn't. No.
I thought, but like, aren't tieflings usually like always like that?
Usually they're born like that. I guess I would count myself as a late bloomer.
I don't know
Like,
if
it
I'd
wasn't-
equate that to a flower and more just like a
Right.
geological event or something.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like just one day normal girl, next day poof tiefling. It was more like a gradual thing. It wasn't like suddenly I was like I was when you first met me.
What? Okay, so wait.
You transitioned.
Essentially. Well, that's a big word for someone so drunk.
You said
You're
fitness?
become smarter.
Yeah, she becomes smarter the more drunk she gets.
Oh,
she's
God.
she's a smart and analytical drunk,
Mhm.
Yeah.
She will
What?
remember everything tomorrow.
except she won't.
Just
Yeah.
not how to say it.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's not normal for tieflings.
Well,
Is that-
not many people have come across tieflings because they usually try and hide away anyway. But
That's fair. But
yeah,
but okay, so despite the whole tieflingness, you got into the academy, right? Somehow. Yes.
sort of. Yeah,
But
not maybe the way that you're thinking.
but that's good, right? That's an achievement. That's like you did good. You had the stick life gave you, and you beat your path. Is that how that metaphor works?
Kinda. I get what you mean.
Yeah. And now you've got you have an official like teacher or a tutor. What is Marmalade?
Mentor, I would say.
Okay.
She helps. She teaches me things. She puts me in.
But she's
Covered.
she's like an official bigwig at the academy, right?
In the cupboard.
What?
Miri actually caught that and she's going insane. Like she's just trying to hold herself back right now. She just caught that Nissa was like, she put me in the cupboard.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that
what was
was
the
gone
question
over
again?
Cruz's head.
Yeah.
She put me in Stanley.
Yeah.
Cruz was like, I'm sure that's some sort of weird mage training thing. I don't know how this works. But like
It's-
she's like a bigwig at the academy. Like she's your ticket to greater things.
Well, yeah, she is. She is a pretty high up in the Arcanum, but I wouldn't say that she can just make me suddenly get higher in the ranks.
Oh, but she can show you the ropes. She can open the doors. She's got connections.
Yeah.
She knows some people that polymorph some people.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just when I got my badge, I didn't think I'd be able to go further than what I was, but pure
Yeah,
because
look-
of what I was.
And look at you now. You're slinging spells. You're saving people. You're kind of going on dates. Things are looking up.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
I just didn't know if I just didn't know if the rest of y'all saw me as a person or just as a monster, because I kind of see myself that way.
Well, all of Britain will now see you as a monster because it's the second time you use y'all.
God damn it!
Look,
I
you gotta.
I fight monsters for money.
All right, Mary, good job. Nice contribution.
Put into the conversation.
Yeah,
You do
like
fight monsters.
I stab things. I sneak around and I'm a goblin. I was born a goblin. My life was pretty shit. Somehow I managed to escape and, stowed away on a boat, and suddenly here I am making, he puts up air quotes, a respectable member of the community, and I'm making collecting taxes, and we've got an inn that is apparently really lucrative. Like a year ago, I was stealing scraps.
Beck slides down the stairs, has one hand up to the side of his face, kind of hiding his face as he kind of just rushes out the front door. And 10 seconds later, two ladies follow similarly.
They do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to get that guy an amulet
Leash.
of cure disease at this rate or something. I
mean, you could always get him a collar so you can keep track of him.
No, I mean
Put a tracker on him.
the guy does his own thing, but man, that's just never mind. Okay, we're talking about you. We're talking about us. No, we don't. Nissa, you need some self-esteem. You can wield the power of creation. None of us can do that. That's awesome. Although, if I'm frank, I did like the horns look better. That was badass. But you're still you, and you're still you still feel like you, right? You still. He's just gesturing wildly.
I guess. Like I said, I do feel a bit off still from the whole situation. It's weird not having the stuff I had before, the horns like you mentioned. But you thought that I looked okay before?
Nissa glows with a golden light.
Turn it off.
You're glowing. Nissa, you're. How does this?
I don't know. Last time I said turn off and it turned off.
How do you turn it off? Oh,
Please turn off.
Where'd she go?
Nissa looks under the table.
Oh god, I did vanish.
What?
Where have I gone?
Where'd she go?
Nissa!
Do you say anything aloud?
Yeah. What? Where am I?
Where? Ah!
Ah! What just happened?
I need another drink.
I'm gonna need one as well.
I don't know what happened, and I'm too scared to move for it to happen again.
Is Nissa still glowing?
No.
What was the magic thing?
What was the magic thing? Okay.
I don't use magic.
Does Nissa look different?
No, she doesn't look like she used to, but she looks like she's supposed to now.
So does that glowing thing just randomly happen?
I don't know. It's happened twice now.
Huh. I mean, if it happens again and we're in someplace dark, do you want me just throw a sheet over you or something?
Throw a blanket on it.
I mean, I guess it might be an improve. She wants to say it might be an improvement, but she's she remembers what Guza just said about taking things into his. No.
Haha. But Nissa, do you know what this means? You can totally read under the covers at night without a light
I can read my books without having a lantern on.
Yeah.
If you can get
Wait.
control over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it last? Because that wasn't very long. Like.
She
Well,
thought
last
about,
time it lasted for a bit until I could slap it off.
and then this time she thought about it turning off, and she vanished.
Am I going to disappear completely from existence?
That seems reasonable. Yeah. You know, just
Stop existing.
It's just the whole situation is so weird. One moment I was what I had accepted to be me at the time because I thought I was always going to be a monster to other people and myself. But then suddenly, oh, I'm human again, and I can glow in the dark, and you know
Nissa?
what?
You're gone again.
Why am I gone? Where?
Miri's reaching out her hand.
Ah!
Where? Do I feel her?
The table of adventurers is suddenly startled as Nissa appears next to them.
What the hell?
Do I? Because I was sitting on the chair. Do I just fall on my butt?
Probably.
Ah!
Okay. We should probably go home before you start like blinking out into the ocean or something.
I don't know why this is happening.
Look, when sometimes, you know, when you get old, things change. It's perfectly natural.
Are you
Yeah,
equating
I-
this with second puberty?
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just making up shit.
Regardless, even if I can't finish this conversation because whatever's happening keeps happening, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Let's
We
just
gotta
go
wa-
home.
We weirdos gotta watch out for each other. Also,
I love you both. Ah!
Oh god. Oh, that's just so sappy.
And get out the door here.
Oh, it's dark.
Let's see, where's her?
Where's D&D Beyond?
D&D
I
Beyond.
haven't
That's
had
Brute
it
Santa's
open the whole
glowing.
time.
It's got magic crystals in it.
Oh, it does.
That's what makes it glow.
This fish stand, like right across from it, like to the left, has some really weird looking fish. I'm not so sure about some of those.
Ooh.
Ah!
Hello, lovelies.
Ah! That 8 was just my constitution save to walk
Huh?
straight.
No, you're not
What?
that drunk.
What are you doing?
Grizzo just turns around
Alright.
towards
8,
Slate.
alright, no.
Okay,
Okay, let's just go back inside. She can't come back in.
Mary, come back.
Oh.
What do you want, Mindy?
I have another proposition for you.
We haven't even decided on the first one yet.
So that's
No.
fine. That's fine. Just hear me out.
We need at least 2 business days. Weekends don't count. Please contact my secretaries at your earliest
You can still
convenience.
think on that. This is something different. This is a little bit more to do with the job you're currently seeking to complete.
Mm-hmm.
If you happen to find anything valuable there, before you sell it off, could you show it to me?
Is there
I'll
anything in
pay you.
particular?
I will pay you just to look at it.
Uh-huh.
And then if I want to buy it, I will make an offer.
Is there anything we should be looking for in particular?
I don't know. But I don't know of anybody that successfully made it into Wingfort. And with how you guys have handled things, I believe you'll be able to get in there with your ability to create autonomous beings like the slimes. I think you'll have no trouble getting in.
Well, don't put all of your cabbages in one basket, lady.
And
Cabbages.
your construct is impressive. It seems to have its own sentience.
Yeah. Yep. Sure seems like that.
So,
Mm-hmm.
if you get in and you find something what you think might be rare or magical, I will pay you to look at just to look at it, and then I will make a separate offer if I want to buy it.
We'll consider it. We haven't discussed it with the rest of our party, but
Also, could you get a hold of Beck? He is with 2 of my girls.
Oh no,
If
he
I-
left like half an hour ago.
if I see him,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
She turns into a bat and flaps away, kind of like, uh-oh.
Flying rat.
I heard that.
God damn it. They have really good hearing, don't they?
Sweet.
True. Why is she
Uh,
interested in these things anyway?
I don't know, and that just makes me worried. Oh god, watch the step.
So you might want to be careful
If you go to go to the left here and down the path, you'll head back to the inn.
there are many paths, Ed boy.
This
To
way.
the left there.
And go
Oh,
down
like,
the path.
Oh, that's left.
Yes.
Oh, that's
down
a
this
street
path.
light.
No.
Oh,
Back
God.
where this is, everybody. Yeah, down that one.
Oh.
Wee.
Meow.
Wee. Oh,
Just
okay,
head
there's
all
our
the
inn.
way back. Yeah.
I've lost
Oh,
everyone.
God.
Oh, I'm on the shelf.
You know, you mean the wall?
Yeah.
Yep, keep going. Follow the magic missile.
Beautiful.
When
I
did
just like a
Gruzo
good.
learn that?
Oh,
Okay, well, I'll open the door for you guys. Oh, never mind.
no, we're already in.
Grizzly like
We went
sneaks in through the
through.
side window.
Just force a habit.
I gotta keep in practice.
Yeah, wow, Mary, nice.
Listen, I'm trying to go upstairs.
I told you, there's no upstairs to the inn.
Upstairs.
It's not done yet.
Like that'll stop her.
Yeah. She just falls.
Goes up the stairs, just walks off the stairs.
Mhm. There should have been a floor here. All right, we're going to advance things to the next morning.
I'm gonna make my coffee.
Okay.
My actual coffee.
Okay.
I would like Nissa to hug Gruzo for a sec before everyone goes to bed.
Grizzly like initially tenses up because he's so not used to like people actually like touching him. He's like, yeah, and kind of does like the awkward like arm under like the hug, like just a pat. Like, yep, okay, this is happening. All right.
Thanks for the talk.
Don't. Okay, yeah.
Right. We will take a quick break, a bit of an early one.
If you tell anyone I got all sappy, I'm gonna deny it.
I haven't recorded.
God damn it!
All right. Be right back.
All right, I'm gonna get a drink. as
All
well.
right.
And we're back.
Hello.
Oh no. I get back just as more
Oh.
people are joining. Oh,
Oh,
no.
That makes
How
the
did-
most
how did
excellent
the
of
date-
dates.
How did the date go?
It
Great.
went-
It was
a garbage fire.
dumpster was on fire. Things were exploding.
So when's the next one?
Miri was kicking stools over, knocking down
people in them.
civilians.
Jake
I
invited
teleported.
Nissa to the library for some after-hours studying.
Ooh.
She
I
said
turned
no.
him down.
What?
It's too early for that.
It's too early for after-hour studying.
It was the first date.
It wasn't a date.
Yeah.
It became a
You were-
date.
You were trying to tell him that, and then he was like, "Is that really how you feel?" And then
I
at
was like,
some point, something happened. He goes, and you asked him. He was about to leave, and then you were like, "No, wait, please stay, stay, like, I need you here with me." He's like, "That's okay. I know those were your true feelings."
Guys
I'm
are
kinda worried.
extremely dramatic.
You're laughing, but that's what actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it feel as though Jake is a weird guy.
I just said it in a different tone of voice.
He doesn't seem like a weird guy. It seems like he's being just extremely dramatic. No, I understand now.
He was given a bunch of pickup lines by his dad, none of them worked.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Nissa thought he was telling jokes or something.
And she was like, "Oh, I thought those were jokes." And then he had to roll 1d6 psychic mental damage.
He took 2.
He's a commoner. That could have killed him.
He could have.
He's got a strong brain.
Roll a d6, he just dies. He gets 6, he just falls over. Death
Oh.
saving throws in the middle of the date.
Also, he casually gave us a book that has a portion of
No, that's a scroll.
of like it has the word wish on it.
In
Just
Celestial.
wish,
In
just
Celestial.
wish in Celestial.
That sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
What about the
It's
other
also-
book? No, the actual book that
Also,
he gave.
this is a princess.
I mean,
Princess confirmed.
everyone's a secret princess.
This is like it actually has legit. She's like legit princess.
Everybody's a princess in some fashion. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We were like, what does
Miri's
this
gonna be
mean?
Miri's gonna be princess of the horses.
Oh God.
What?
Horse princess.
Excuse me a while, I'll just make chopsticks out of my pen and pencil. That's what I'm the princess of.
I mean, she did sleep with those horses, so she could be.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's not. I didn't mean it like that.
Among the horses.
Among us.
I remember them. I remember
Amogus.
they were happy that. I remember that the horses were happy that you slept with them, but that was about it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He said it
Whoa.
again.
What?
She
Do it
claimed
again. Say the line.
Amogus.
I want to go
Also,
see
this-
the. I want to go see the baths. I heard about the baths.
I just put lights in there. That's all there is to it.
Where are they?
Floating candles. It's the little. Oh my goodness, Layla. Stop, Layla. You left the building.
Layla has left the building.
There.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's the bathhouse.
Yes. Until they
Ooh.
add some like tubs or something that I can work with.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna stay. I'm grabbing Death Lady. So they have not acquired mounts. Oh yes, Nissa said that you guys were just going to walk to Wingford. That's what she told Jake.
That is not what's actually
She
happening.
assumed there were way markers or something.
I didn't assume.
You literally said that.
I figured.
That's assuming.
What's the difference?
Well, I mean, we kind of have to use our feet to walk to the location, so technically I'm not wrong.
No, that's not gonna work.
Technically,
But yes, we'll need to take mounts and boats and I don't know,
No.
whatever else.
Oh my goodness. Layla's going to have a fit. The whole
What?
point of taking the the Griffowolf quest was so that way you
Yes.
had access to mounts instead of taking them.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Then why didn't you say these things? Why didn't
You
you say
could've been
I?
so much smarter.
Why did you say me will walk there?
It's a boat mount now.
Because technically we have to walk there.
No, we don't.
One cannot simply walk into Wingfort.
I
That's
said
exactly what he
I
said.
said one cannot simply walk into the Spiralands.
Yes.
We walk to the place to get our mounts, and then we use our mounts to get there.
Well, except
Yes.
for you.
I don't get a mount. What am I?
Don't worry,
You
we
are
can.
the mount.
You're only
Don't worry, we can.
a quarter person. You're
We
quarter
can make
elf.
sure you get mounted.
Just get me some
Oh.
healies.
Because you are partially water, I can use shape water to make you fly.
Can we
I don't
get?
think
Hold up, aren't there? We have some money. We should see if we can find you some magical horseshoes. Don't you already have magical horseshoes?
Yes,
Which ones do you
The
have?
speed ones.
I got the
Just-
speedy boots.
Miri and wheelies, and you just like, okay, I got the wheelies. Now give me a push.
Yeah.
You just down the hill, just like, yeah.
I have boots of speed.
So if we could get you horseshoes of the Zephyr,
Yes.
then you get to float 4 inches above the ground at all times.
We all
I think
float
this
down
was
here.
just discussed before that centaurs can't use horseshoes.
What?
Uh huh.
You
They
need.
can't
What?
use mount things. They have to. They have
The
to use
only
like, the
reason
actual
why I
equipment.
have boots of speed is because I couldn't afford the horseshoes.
Yeah, she paid double for her boots of speed too, because
Yes.
she
Yeah.
had to change them to 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm pretty
Horseshoes
sure
are
it
the
was.
way
We
to go.
said that that she can't use certain mounted things
Yeah.
unless it was to benefit her rider.
Like, I can't use the Cavalier saddle to give me benefits. It would have to be the person riding me, and they would have to be attuned to the item.
Yes.
Yeah, the Zephyr horseshoes don't require attunement either, and they mean she can move at normal speed for up to 12 hours a day without suffering exhaustion from forced march.
Mhm.
All right.
Max speed horse for 12 hours
Yeah.
over water.
No, it
So are
just
you
says
saying that
land.
we're supposed to be?
No, it says
you
you can.
seeing-
It says you can go over. You
I can
cross or
basically
stand
walk
above
on water.
non-solid or unstable surfaces such as water or lava.
Ah, but it doesn't say saltwater.
We'll take
It
the
doesn't
salt out.
exclude that. It doesn't say only water or lava. It says such as.
So technically, what you're saying is that we overcharge her with the sauce to make her fast, and then put shoes on her.
Yes.
She turns
Okay.
into like motion lines because she goes that fast.
Yeah.
She has embraced the speed force.
Let me
She's
see.
the
Let me
speed
look up
horse.
some equipment here.
Oh god.
He is the speediest horse.
She.
All right.
She's
Stays in the
engaging
game.
drifter.
Yes, Taya's in the game.
Is she? Oh yeah, she is.
A.
Okay. Wait, no. The E one is better. It's like E.
E E E E.
I
Yeah,
think my favorite meme of that is Old MacDonald had a farm. EA Sports.
Sports.
The only bad thing right now, or I don't want to say bad thing. The only thing right now is that the boots of speed are better for like actual
Combat.
like speed.
Okay.
But then again, it is only 10 foot less.
We're not worried about going over water. If we're going directly
no,
there,
come
we
on.
don't have to worry about water.
The whole thing about the horseshoes of Zephyr is that I can go for 12 hours without exhaustion.
Right, but you got the rest of the mounts, which will have to worry about that anyways.
That is true. That is true.
Stop! You're trying to overrun our mounts.
Hmm.
Well, hey, I can carry all the feed and everything now because I'm bulky,
You are a pack mule.
basically.
That's a thick girl.
Yeah. What's the where's the thing that you can carry? Where's your
What thing you can carry? There's any number of things you can carry.
so like how do you determine? Yeah, what?
Encumbrance.
It's on your
where's
character
my-
sheet in D20 Beyond. D20 Beyond. Roll,
Yeah, I'm
roll
trying-
D&D.
I am trying to look
It's
for
it's
it.
in Roll D&D.
Click equipment. Then
Yeah.
where it says weight carried, you click that. And it'll
Okay,
say
okay.
encumbrance, carrying capacity, push, drag, or lift capacity,
Okay.
etc.
What's your carry capacity for reference to me?
Mine is 240, and I can push, drag, or lift 480.
Okay, yeah, I'm the pack mule. I can carry 1,200 pounds.
That's
So you
nothing.
can push, drag, or lift 2,400.
Yes.
I can carry 195.
Whoa. Big guns over here.
Look at me. It's all those books I've got to carry.
Alright, so we're gonna go
Alright.
over to the Tamers Guild, see what mounts we can get.
Let's go!
I guess we could say that we just divulged everything if you want to last night.
I mean, you kind of already did.
Yeah,
You
that's basically
literally
what
just
happened.
did.
yeah,
You
true.
told.
Vomit up
I got
everything.
told most of it, but Tay
Me
doesn't
and
know.
me and Gruso were eavesdropping. We
here.
were at the bar.
I'm sorry. What did you say your carrying capacity was?
1,200 pounds.
No, Nissa.
Nessa said 195. You have -1 strength, though.
Yes. I am tiny, and I can carry 135 pounds.
That's crazy.
Alright, so this is the Tamers
Thank
Hall portion of it.
It
Ooh,
looks so
cabbages.
nice. Cabbages.
I'm
Hey.
going to remain muted. I'm eating Chex Mix.
Mhm.
That's terrible. They welcome you in, somewhat expecting you all to have basically be coming within the next few days, knowing about your prior interest. They I'm echoing off of Sab.
Ow! I'm on a headset.
I don't know how, but it is echoing back.
Let me try turning it down. Try now.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So, they welcome you, mostly paying attention to not to Tay, to Layla. There we go.
Ayla.
Yes, to
How
Layla.
did you get what?
Listen,
Not only did you get the
my
wrong person, you
letters
got the
and
wrong
my
character.
letters,
Character.
yes, my letters and words don't do good today. So,
I am the Griffwolf Tamer.
yes. They look to
It likes fingers.
They looked to Layla, and they were about to say something when suddenly Layla is knocked back, pinned down by a beast that slightly resembles the Griffin Wolf, but about 3 times the size.
Feeding her. That's
Roll
gonna be
initiative.
me.
What have they
Oh
been
my
feeding
God.
you?
the gentleman says, everything. It just eats and eats and eats. It doesn't care what it is. Floor? Check. Rocks? Sure. It ate 2 of our cacti out front.
It
Oh,
grew
no.
fast.
Gruso pokes his head out front. Oh my god.
She gives it scritches under the arms, the arm wings.
It begins to kick wildly, kicking against the wall, which is beginning to shake some of the shelving.
Can you
okay.
throw my camera where it's supposed to be? Because I hit like an
Why-
arrow button and
why
I
did
was
you do
suddenly
this?
back in the inn.
Yes. Don't hit arrow buttons.
I was trying to
Use your
look and
QEWASD.
Arrow buttons are for moving your token.
No. There's
Yeah, I
some-
thought my token was here, so I was trying to move to find out where I was on here, and then I was
We're
suddenly
just
in a
looking at the
different
building.
location.
No, we're just
Oh,
looking
did
at the
they give you a name yet? Do you have a name?
destruction?
Oh god.
Oh, who's a good little
That,
Oh, is it like the mount thing from the third Star Wars film or
Yes.
prequel?
Mhm.
Ah,
Similar to that.
She just kind of interjects. She's like, I'm not gonna have any problems getting there, but you guys are probably gonna have to hoist me up the mountain.
Or, I just cast spider climb on you
I
and
don't care,
everything's fine.
Shirley. Don't you have a ridiculously high athletics check?
Yes.
So really, if you could figure out some sort of equipment that we could get like custom made by a blacksmith, you should be able to climb.
You want Attack on Titan
Horseshoes.
horse?
You get, I don't even know what that is. Horseshoes of spider climbing.
That's not even climbing.
That would be
anymore. It's just
terrifying.
walking.
Like that's terrifying to think of right now. Honestly.
Yeah, horseshoes of spider climbing wouldn't be climbing. That's just walking in a different
Exactly, you'd be
arrangement.
just
not-
walking
what
upside
I'm
the
saying.
mountain
That's not climbing. That's walking with style.
with style.
It
Exactly.
doesn't even use her athletics check then. She just walks.
I would actually ask this in character. How high is it to get to the Spirelands from ground level?
Nissa?
I'm
Nissa.
literally asking.
Nissa.
Have
You
you
had
ever
the books.
been?
You had the books, Nissa.
Have you ever been up really, really high on a mountain?
Yeah, they're like, we don't have a measurement. I don't think
It's
it's ever been
super-
measured.
It's super, super cold, and it's
Hey.
hard to breathe if you're not used to it.
And they go way into the clouds.
Last cartographer
Okay.
we sent got eaten.
So, you've heard of
By the other cartographers.
in real life,
Oh,
you've heard
God.
of Mount Everest, right?
Yes.
It's Mount Everest.
No.
It's worse than Mount Everest
And it's more
because
vertical.
it's got
They're very
Mount
jagged.
Olympus?
It's like just
No, they're
sheer.
just very jagged, sheer spikes, basically, instead of your
Okay.
traditional mountain.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was trying to get across is that I don't think you're going to be able to climb up something that jagged.
No, there are paths you should be able to find there.
Okay.
Okay, just hook them up with the best thing you got.
Okay, it'll be the race mules. They'll be the best all around. They can fend for
Fantastic.
themselves. They don't really get too skittish or anything. And they're really good climbers.
And what do they eat?
Yes.
Perfect.
Everything then. Okay.
They will find their food along the way, most likely with you on their back. They have very long tongues and just kind of pick things as they see them.
That's
Aw,
disturbing.
they sound.
Amazing.
They are.
Do they have names, or would we have to name them when we use them, or what?
No, you're not going to name our mounts. What?
That's what I was asking if they already had names.
Yeah, of course they do.
I bet they're amazing names, like Little Destruction here.
No. So you'll be needing. Let's see. Are those two sharing one? He looks to Gruzo and Gadget.
I think if Gadget's on a different one, it might try and get her with the tongue off it.
Oh boy,
I think
food.
I might be chilling out at Erie.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
smart
I
choice.
wouldn't mind.
Gruzo, are you ready?
Is Gruzo gonna get a Shetland pony?
Are you ready to ride into battle on a fierce dragon mule?
These things don't have an aversion to goblins, do they?
No.
Yeah.
So that's what.
No, they love the taste of goblins.
Ah!
That's what. So 3 race mules.
Yes.
All right.
Sounds about right.
All right. I'll get the paperwork and see who we have available. He goes back, checks some stuff, and he comes back front, and he has a small pouch. And hands one to Layla, hands one to Gruzo, and hands one to Nissa, and says, "This is how you will get it to listen to you. Pay close attention, okay? Want to call it, you blow into this very small flute, and then you call its name. And then it should be able to understand basic commands. Nissa, you will be writing Mizo. It's M-I-Z-O.
Thank you.
Gruzo, you will be
Nice.
writing tired. T-I-R-E-D. And he kind of sighs as he walks over to Layla. Says, you will be writing Kiki Kiki Kiki.
Perfect.
That's such a cute name.
That is K-I-K-I. K-I-K-I.
That's beautiful.
Key, 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 key.
We will have them ready and waiting by you. I'm assuming you guys know the old the ferryman.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
Dang
you.
old waterman.
Yes, we will have
know
them
him.
waiting over there because that's basically where we're going to have to head off from. Not by the ferry, not via the ferry, but in that direction. You want to follow the river.
Any weird things they don't like? Like, do they like to swim? Do they not like to swim? Do they like water?
They like water, but they prefer to avoid swimming.
And are they okay in the snow?
No, they're lizards.
That's what I thought, but I don't know. Some of them it's very strange. Some of these big lizards seem more like birds sometimes.
Oh no.
Some lizards can breathe underwater.
You won't be going where it snows anyway.
Well, one always hopes not to. But
If you did, then goodbye.
Right. Don't go in the snow.
I mean, nobody's ever survived getting close enough to the snow, much less actually getting there. I've heard of one person actually trying to climb one of the spires, and I had never heard from them again.
Oh.
wonder why somebody doesn't just fly up to one.
You'll understand it when you get there.
Ooh, are there those big giant birds that eat everything that they see?
Are you?
A rock.
Yes. Yes.
Ah!
They do nest there.
Ah. Understandable.
Probably keep an eye out for those then.
Absolutely.
They can pick me up, no problem.
The race mule should be able to spot one though before. Well, I mean they'll at least spot it for you. From there, it's up to you. But typically, you just want to find cover and hope that it forgets about you.
Right. Okay. Is there anything we need to know about the mount specifically? Like if they've got any quirks we need to be aware of?
Yes, but you'll discover those. It'll just be easier to understand rather than try and explain it. You'll figure it out.
Are there
Okay.
any sorts of animals or creatures you'd like us to look out for that might be worth bringing back in case we see them and are able to?
A rock?
I don't know if I could get one of those to listen.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Maybe if we find a baby
Yeah, good luck.
I
or an
mean-
egg.
Yeah, I think
I highly advise trying to stay away from any of their nests. It's just suicide. No, in all actuality, I don't. Unless you see something If you do, just report on it, and then we'll decide from if you guys make it back.
Yeah.
And don't worry, just in case you guys don't make it back, I'm fairly certain that our race mules will make it back just fine. They've done this before.
All right.
Oh, are they the ones who lost the cartographers last time?
What? What are you talking about?
You said you lost the cartographer you sent out there.
No, I never. We never sent a cartographer out there.
Oh, okay. So somebody else sent a cartographer out there.
I would assume that's the case. I'm just saying that somebody who that's twice tonight.
I just
That
rolled
anybody
2.
who's gone out to map the area has not been successful.
Oh, okay.
My experimental elixirs for the day are 2 bottles of swiftness. Drinker's walking speed increases by 10 feet for
Alrighty.
10 feet for an hour. Yeah.
Mir's gonna be so fast. God.
Just spike all the mules' waters with it.
That won't. That's not how that works at all.
I can dream.
Not how any of this works.
You're gonna just force feed some experimental elixirs to some summoned mounts?
They're not summoned.
Oh, they're not. Okay, you told us to blow into like some whistle.
They
and
didn't
say
tell
their
you any of
names.
that. They
No, I
said-
wasn't there.
They
You were
said
there.
you were there, but not there.
No.
They said to those that are given these whistles to blow in them, and they should understand basic commands.
Yeah.
That's how you get their attention.
So it's a horn of speak with animals.
No, not at all.
essentially.
Not at
Okay.
all. They are trained to
It's like
understand
when-
basic commands, and these whistles get their attention.
Gotcha.
Oh, good. So we don't
It's
have to
like-
play tunes.
I will play the temple theme on it. Do 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 do.
Okay.
And they devour
wow.
you.
Yay.
My laptop is screaming at me. Are we using Sirenscape today?
Yes.
Okay, I will leave that open then. Just trying to figure out things to close.
Okay. You don't hear the music?
No,
I don't either.
all I
I
hear
do.
is the Tailspire
Okay. I will restart.
random noises.
I will restart some musics.
I
Actually,
think it's because we joined after you
yes.
started.
actually, I'll get us all ready to begin our travels. So I will start different music in just a minute.
Oh
is there
man, but I
anything
want to
you
go
guys
do
wanna-
something before we left.
I was just about to ask, is there anything you guys
Oh,
want to do
sorry.
before we leave?
Yes.
And what are we doing?
Going to Wingfort.
What's at Wingford again?
We don't know.
Your job.
The
Death
disintegration power things.
Oh, right. Okay.
Balls that make monsters.
Sharks
Oh, wait,
and
you weren't here for
laser
that.
beams.
I had
Who wants to go first?
legitimately forgotten about the disintegration things.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Breathe. Breathe.
We should probably pick
I-
up a couple of
I have-
potions.
Objective survive.
I have spider
Don't tell me what to do.
Do you have spider climb?
Yes. But I don't know what else to grab as spells right now, so give me a second.
All
I'm
right.
gonna play one
I
by
wanna-
one.
Hang on. What was Guts wanting to do first?
I want to grab Layla.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hello.
Very forward.
I don't mean literally grab.
Arm around the
you got a
waist.
minute? No.
You just
You got
slap,
a minute?
slap the hand on the shoulder. Hey,
No.
Does Layla have a minute?
I do have a minute. I have many
Yeah,
minutes.
Do you mind if you go out with me? I mean, to shop to buy stuff.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll take it to like
Because I actually okay.
yeah
Like squeaked it out.
yeah.
Well, it was
And
like,
she'll,
great, let's go.
We'll go to the armorer, blacksmith, whichever one does up stuff.
They both do stuff. Coincidentally. Strange
What
how that
stuff
Yeah.
do you need?
Well, it's not really stuff for me. I wanted to get you something.
Oh, well, I mean, I did just get new armor.
Did you?
Yeah. She like shows off her fancy magical scale mail and her fancy magical shield.
Huh. What's magical about it? Is it
Don't
just
you
like
have detect magic?
Yeah, but this is me asking.
They're it's a +1 scale mail and +1 shield.
Audio's working now.
It raises Layla's AC up to 20.
Ah. Okay. Is it possible to do stuff to that kind of armor if it's already got magical on it? If it's not like
You
magical in
upgrade.
itself.
It makes
Yeah.
it much more expensive.
How much more would it cost?
I mean,
Like it's a huge jump.
well, it also depends on what you're talking about because
Yeah,
there are
that's
few...
what I was waiting on. What are you trying to do first? Because normally it's essentially whatever you're trying to do times 2.
Okay. What if it's times 2? I might not even afford it then.
Like one of
essentially-
the few things that doesn't multiply is glamored. You can put glamored on anything, and it's just additive.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's because all it
Essentially-
allows you to do is change the appearance.
Right. Essentially, what I wanted to do was that I wanted to change its material to how do you say it? Adamantine.
Adamantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want +1 adamantine just for
That's
the
my
crit
freaking-
negation?
Sure. Yeah.
That is what it do. So as they're walking along, I was like, so what are we shopping for? What are you after for yourself today?
Is she wearing plate or the scale?
She has scale mail.
Yeah.
We can't afford plate mail yet. Not even just bog standard plate mail.
That's
It's
what
like,
I thought,
what,
yeah.
1,500 gold for just regular plate mail?
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
getting
Oh god.
+1 adamantine scale mail would be... let's see.
Yeah. Plate armor is 1,500 gold.
Yeah.
And then half plate's 750.
Yeah, to make it adamantine is 1,100 gold.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Lot
it's
of
a
gold.
huge jump.
Crit negation is also ridiculous.
Like you
And
can
that's why.
you can get just adamantine scale mail for 550, but +1.
Yeah.
And then each time you go up, you add a multiplier to it.
Right. I would want to see if I can get that just slightly cheaper because that is 100 out of my price.
I mean, Layla do have money.
No, this is a gift.
Okay.
All right, so you are going to try and find somebody with your social skills and talk them 100 gold down from what you got. At least
To be
100
fair.
gold
To be fair, it's less than 10% off.
down. Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be a hideously onerous task,
No, but
except for the fact that it's Nissa.
This is
Nissa.
Nissa.
Even though you said it like that, and I know that sounds pretty bad, I still want to try.
Okay. So you are wandering around, see if the town has. You're looking.
Layla's like
Plus
pointing
one.
out various stalls and like, ooh, do you know? She especially is pointing out like food stalls and things that have imported goods. And she's just going on about
There is.
all these various weird facts about things because she was a sailor for so long. And she's like, they can only get that on like this one island. and
There
they ship it
is-
all over the world.
There is one adamantine scale mail in the town. You don't have to take it somewhere else to have the spell or the magic applied to make it a +1. All in all,
Okay.
you're looking at that still being the total. The person that you're going to be talking to for the discount will be the magic caster. So Going about the place, go ahead and subtract the 550 for the scale mail.
Sure thing. 550.
And we're going to have you find somebody that's capable of applying +1 in a reasonable amount of time.
All right.
You do find somebody that is capable of it, but they are very off-put about giving it much of a discount because it is, for one, it's a service, and two, it's a fast service, and they have no idea who you are. So let's start it off with that. You are talking to Trink.
Trink.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Nissa. I
You
don't
can
do
start
credit.
conversations off with a
Yes, I was
hi.
just writing. I was just writing down something quick. Hey there. Your name's Trink.
Yeah, so you established this. You're
Yes.
trying to get me to come down on my price. I'm trying to say no.
Is there any way that I can persuade you to take that
No.
discount? I mean, we're adventurers. If that helps, we can do stuff for you if you want. Like maybe.
Who isn't in this
Yes.
town?
I mean, we'll do it for the cost if you want, or the discount. I mean, I'm also.
He says, you'll do it at cost? Alright, that is 550 gold.
What? Did it cut off the rest of what I said?
No, he's just replying to the we'll do it at cost.
That's not what I said.
Oh, you said we'll do it at cost, and then something
We'll do it
else.
to cover. We'll do
Oh,
it to cover the cost.
Yeah, 550 gold.
No, to do. To do.
You're saying we'll do a job of equivalent value to the cost.
Yes.
Hey, out of characterly. So Nissa, you're a not quite low level spellcaster. You have access to decent level spells, some of which
Yeah.
have utility of various sorts.
Yeah, and so is he. I would think, if not more.
He says,
Yes, but no matter what your level of spellcasting is, you still only have a limited number of spells you can cast a day. So, do you understand where I'm going with this?
Offer my magic spells to cover for anything that he needs to do, so he can still have them.
That's one potential thing you could do, yes.
again, Miss, whatever your name is, I don't know who you are. It will cost you 550 gold to have this armor enchanted.
If, cause, oh, for God's sake, I'm trying to think, because it is double-sided if I tell him who I am, because on the one side it's like, oh, you're with the Arcanum, okay. Oh, on the other hand, you were a Hellspawn. I won't sell to you at all now.
You could just show him your Arcanum badge.
If it helps, I am in, or what is it called? I am a part of the Arcanum
Yes, you're a
that-
student. I see that.
student.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not a student. I'm an actual part of the whole thing. Like, I've got a badge.
Yes. What's a rank 2 badge?
Rank 2.
Yes.
If students are rank 2, what is rank 1?
How was I rank 2 before?
We little
Okay.
babies.
You were rank 1.
The fuck? When did I become rank 2?
You look down at your badge and there's an extra marking there.
Mind blown.
I'll get mine. And he goes around his desk looking, moving stuff around, and pulls this out. And you can see he's rank 3.
Oh, okay.
I believe that you just got dunked on.
He just-
Magic wand drop.
He just chucks it back into the desk. Throws it closed.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like he respects the Arcanum much. He just eats his badge in there.
Yeah.
Wait. If he's part of the Arcanum, maybe Marmalade can do something for you.
This badge empty. Yeet.
I mean, if you know that I'm part of the Arcanum, I mean, I don't know, help around with my magic if you need me to, or I know another Arcanum who's quite high up there. If you want to talk to her, see if she can do something else.
No, I'm trying to keep Lady Marmalade out of here.
You don't like her?
She meddles around enough as is. It's a nuisance.
Well, if you don't give me the
Oh,
secret, I'm
no.
gonna right here.
Out of character, oh no, because like
Yeah.
Marmalade can't experience the things that this is. She knows the truth now. So I
Again,
can't speak for Vex because he's the game master and I'm not. But generally, it helps not to just be like, "Yo, I got spells," especially as a wizard, because nobody knows what spells you have. Maybe look through your spell list and find something that might be useful to somebody that you could possibly utilize instead of just being like, "Hey, I can cast spell." Like,
I mean-
when Layla goes,
Me
when
make
Layla
magic.
goes places, Layla's like, "Oh, well, are there anybody who's suffering from something that I could cure or fix or something like this?"
like broken dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have to offer specifically?
I mean,
Like-
I can help identify things for him or you. I can
He
can
just
make it
looks
so
Anyone
at
that
can
you.
any
identify
and
a
all
long
languages.
rest.
He looks at you stunned. Yes, I can cast basic magic too.
Yeah.
That's how I
You're gonna
got
be
my big boy badge.
Okay.
Yeah.
This hurts me because Nissa should be smart enough, at least with her magic, to know the kind of thing I'm trying to get Guts to actually look at.
You're gonna have to spill it out for
I'm-
Guts.
Okay, Guts. Your highest level spells. What is a utility spell in your highest level spells that you know? Something that somebody around town might could actually use. Especially somebody with a shop.
Tongues.
Oh my lord. Stone shape. Not something you can upcast. Not something that's... You're killing me.
I literally don't have anything else.
You have stone shape.
That is a low level thing.
No, it's not. It's 4th level.
No, you're right. It is.
Stone shape is a mid-level spell because of the fact it makes permanent structures. So
Yeah, but
it's
that's not
something.
helpful.
Yes,
How
it
is
is.
that not helpful?
It's
You
not
could-
helpful in the utility sense for people to use. Like it's
Yes,
useful
it
for like.
is.
Right.
doing it.
Oh,
Oh my
Houses
lord!
with
You can,
stone
you
shape.
Can, yeah, you can build houses. You could build the guy a basement. You could expand. Like, how is that not helpful?
I think
I mean,
Sazra
for-
loses his mind.
For an everyday man, I don't consider it useful for like
Stone
trying to
shape
make a
is one
hideaway
of
something.
the biggest utility spells in the entire game. Layla literally used it to avoid an encounter with a giant pissed off Mama Griffawolf. Okay, by just
Yeah, but
going
the thing is-
stone
thing
shape.
The thing is, he's a higher rank than me. He probably already has this spell.
You don't know what spells he has because the thing about wizards is they only have the specific spells they learned. You can learn more over time, but it costs money. So he might not specifically have stone shape. And even if he does, he probably spends his spell slots doing things specifically for customers and so that he can make money. So therefore saying, hey, I'll cast this, which is at least a mid-level spell for him, or he might have been forced instead to use higher level spell slots on it because he spends his mid-level slots on something else, could save him more opportunity cost.
All right. I'll mention that one then.
That would be lovely. Yes, I will take 200 gold off the price.
Hot damn.
If you can craft me a basement, that would be extremely helpful.
Catcher, I am so fucking pissed that Ashley does that much.
If he had to hire somebody who can cast Stone Shape, he would pay a lot of money for that. Like, that's why Layla, like, weren't you paying attention when we were doing the end stuff and Layla was shaving tons of gold off the cost by just being there and using her utility spells every day when we're here?
No.
Oh my lord.
I don't
You're
remember that at
you're
all.
gonna break my brain.
But it's just, I already told Vex what today is, so yeah, whatever. Yeah, fine, that's good.
Great, wonderful.
Craft man a basement.
That would how much space does it do per cast?
I believe it's a
5 feet.
5-foot cube.
Yeah, 5 foot cube. Okay.
So if Layla assists you, which she can, and would be happy to do so, then in one day we could make a 10 by 10 basement for him.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Just pretty much instantaneously.
Mm-hmm. And then
Alright.
that gives you the rest of the day to finish prepping, and then the next day you guys can head out fully, I guess, set up and equipped.
Right.
And not just some jank little hole in the ground. Like, this is like a nicely finished stone basement with stone stairway that heads up, a stone door with hinges.
Just ask, how much was that in the end for the cost?
It didn't even matter. It would have been
Didn't?
900.
900.
Mhm.
So I already paid 550.
You would have,
So
from whatever your total would have been. Originally it was
350
1100.
more.
Yes.
so how much do I have left over?
100 gold.
Oh, he took my 74 gold. Okay.
You're,
What?
I have
then you have
474 gold.
Oh no,
Okay.
I thought you said you had 100 underneath what it had. So it
Oh.
originally
Yeah.
was 1100.
Yeah, he thought you were
Right.
saying you had 1,000 total.
I originally had
Start with.
1,000, then I took away 550.
Then you would have 450.
How
How
did you
much?
get 74?
Okay,
If you had
so take
1,000
away 350
minus-
from that.
I didn't have 1,000
124.
exact.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, well
so
that's
you have 124 left.
124, okay.
Oh, my brain.
almost mine.
Uh,
Almost mine too.
300 and...
This is why I don't try to do math, because I just, like, I would hurt him so much.
474. What do you take away?
Now, the other thing that you could have also done, since you were replacing Layla's current armor, is like get a trade-in value. But since you're trying to go for a gift that I assume was initially a surprise, then
Yeah.
you couldn't. Obviously, you couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
but
right.
that still means that we can either, if somebody else in the party is wearing scale mail, they can now have better,
I'm wearing
Or-
Mariner's plate.
or we can just, sell
Sell it.
that back and get money.
I mean, you could.
Did Layla just get that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was when Layla and Gruzo went shopping. Like, it might have been last. It was the week before last.
Oh.
It was the first week that
Okay,
Gruzo
so there,
ran
yeah, there's
into.
been no adventuring yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's basically new off the shelf.
the shopkeep won't have a problem taking that back then. 'Cause
Okay.
it hasn't been used.
Ah, all right. So Layla got a gift from Nissa now.
Yes.
Layla is extremely pleased with it. And Layla thanks you with a big, giant hug and goes and tries it on immediately. Now, here's the question. What color is it? Because
Black.
adamantine's usually green, so it's been colored black.
Mhm.
Okay. Instead of just like trading everything out, I just renamed it in my
Sure.
because I don't
You
know
can-
how you add
You
that
can
properly.
always get it recolored or claimed.
Yeah, I don't remember how you add it properly as a special metal +1 without creating a new item. I'll do it. Actually, I do know how to do it. I'll do it later.
Okay.
I just renamed it for now, so I'll remember the crit negation.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that as a thanks for everything.
Aw. Well, thank you, Nissa. What? You have to speak up here, and she leans over, puts her ear right next to Nissa's face.
All that fluff up in your
Twitch.
face.
Which- Oh, sorry.
Yeah. If you want to hang out sometime.
Sure. What do you want to do?
Hold hands.
Stuff.
A stack of books falls nearby.
Oh,
as
no!
Jake storms away. No.
Don't you do this to us, Vex. not to Nissa. Not to Nissa.
I'll find something special to get for you, too.
What does that mean?
I can totally she's
Literal uwa.
Ugh.
It's literally in a monologue. I was like, "What does that even mean?" Which is funny because when it was with Jake, she didn't even get that. But with Layla, when it's even just minor things, it's like, "Oh fuck." Yeah. Maybe we can go drinks or something.
Go drinks or something.
Good drinks.
All right. I know plenty of places. Though, of course, we'll have to go somewhere other than our own bar. Unless you want all the usual stuff.
Sure. Oh wait, we could go to the Dragon Tail.
What are you doing to Jake?
What?
What was
What
the
even-
dragon tail where Jake and
Yes. Had a big old. He had a table there with coffee. Had books out. Had the scroll prepared for her to look over. Had this genealogy thing going on, and
Oh no.
It's literally the only place she's gone to that's accepted her, that she likes. It's the
What
first
did
thing
I-
that came to her mind.
What did I end up paying for the +1 scale mail? Wasn't it scale mail and then plus 100 gold on top of that? It was the cost of scale mail and then 100 gold?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to be sure that you would be safe when you wore something.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I'll definitely have to get something extra special for you.
You've done a lot for me already. I don't know if you need to do anything more.
Oh, I don't even think of it that way. I've done what anyone should do for somebody they care about. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah.
she is almost as red as she used to be.
You're still getting used to this new form, huh? I honestly did not know that was gonna happen. I was just worried about you. Then Hylos had basically smacked me upside the head with the sort of response I got when I was speaking to him with my spells earlier that day. So
Wait, you spoke to a god?
I mean, sort of, kind of. I don't know if it was actually him. Sometimes it's I wouldn't call them secretaries, but
Oh.
Sometimes like the either like lesser deities or a deity is acolytes and servants sometimes take these sort of things.
Huh. I've never really looked into religion much because of, well, it might be obvious as to why, but if whenever we do get to have a time to like 1-to-1, you can tell me about them.
Sure. I would love to do that. As long as you actually are interested. If you don't want to hear about it, I'm not gonna force it on you.
I mean, it might be worth listening about
Okay.
the thing.
For the sake of the rest of our sanity, allow us to progress to the next day and begin this adventure.
But wait,
Alright.
there's more. Okay.
Oh, wait, we haven't even gone over all the other gods that you could like. Like, I bet you'd love Arcalen.
She literally is a follower of Arcalen, but she's decided to ignore that for some reason.
Yeah, out
I
of
haven't
character,
ignored
I
him.
asked, okay, Layla in characterly asked Nissa if she followed any of the gods or believed them at one point, and Nissa was just sort of like, eh. Like, literally just an response. And so Layla just assumed that Nissa was one of these people who's like, I know they exist, but they're just not for me.
No, Arcalen, yeah.
Alright,
Okay. Onwards. Thank goodness. Is Gardo coming with us?
I think we
I
have
believe
decided
so.
that.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't want him to be in town whenever his BP went off.
Well, we already figured out
It'll
that
be
it's going to
so
be a
much-
while.
It'll be so much
Right.
better if he's at Wingfort when the beep beep goes off.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then they show up and all get disintegrated.
I need to roll
Oh
an
my
insight because I can't tell
God.
if that's good or
That
not.
would
I
suck.
legitimately didn't even I was set that as a joke, but they would 100% do it because their whole thing is like poke at things and examine them. They would just keep running into it. Query: is there a kill limit on this disintegration trap?
Oh, also remember, guys,
You see what
When we
people
get
didn't
there-
understand? Yes.
when we get there and we see statues, you can only speak the truth.
What people didn't understand is that the killbots had a preset kill limit, so I just threw wave after wave of my own men at them until they shut down.
Oh,
What a hero.
All right.
we're
This
somewhere new.
map looks delightful,
Thank you.
and the music
Ooh.
is wonderful.
Thank you.
Ooh.
All
I've got
I
that-
can see right now is freaking Luminous Arc for the 3DS, and that's like, time for freaking tactic battles, and I'm immediately internally screaming.
You
Is
can
my
only-
back turned towards the enemy?
You can only move
Fuck.
this character in a T shape.
Let me pull up this.
I don't know. This gives me a lot of those like first loading into Minecraft vibes. Those
Yeah.
instantly load in. You got these peaceful tunes and
Mm-hmm.
sounds and everything, and you see these lovely trees, and it's all before the horror of your situation sets in.
Yes. App description.
First night.
All right. Well, our first trek out there, we're basically heading. We get through the jungle pretty quickly without much issue, as a lot of that's cleared out by lower level adventurers.
You see Kiki snatch that owl out of the tree with its tongue?
That wasn't an owl.
Oh, it was incredible! What was it?
Lunch.
A goblin.
It was a monkey. It was
I
three
understand why
lemurs hugging.
I understand why the Tamers Guild is worried about keeping these things in check.
So you're
It's
flying
like
along.
house cats. You can't leave them anywhere. They'll render everything extinct.
Let's see. left pretty early on, so yeah, no, the time of day is actually fine for the board. Let's see. See if this stuff is being stealthy or not. Let's find out. I toss that way over there. All right, not very stealthy, these things. All right. Svartir, flying overhead, dives down and rushes to land on the safety of Nissa's shoulder. He saw a dragon. And not only is there a dragon, there's some strange things, two of them, poking their very large, kind of flat, almost rock-like faces out of the ground nearby. I'm gonna shine my flashlight right about over here.
The rock face things?
Oh.
Yes.
Where did Svartir say the dragon was?
Svartir says the dragon's up in the sky, right about over here.
Like, do we see a giant,
like, over
huge
us?
thing in the sky?
No, glancing up, you don't see a dragon. Though you could understand why a bird might assume it's a dragon. More aptly, it would be a wyvern.
Aw.
A wyvern.
I mean, still quite worrisome.
Yeah.
Giant flying lizard. Much scarier than giant eat everything, walk on ground lizard.
Yeah. Have we had reports that there might be wyverns in the area, or is this a surprise?
No, this is a surprise.
Huh.
Surprise!
Surprise!
I wonder if there's
Surprise!
anything,
Wyvern.
I wonder if there's anything to do with
Wyvern screeches out and begins to dive down.
And us are the
Oh,
rock
shit.
things.
Let's roll initiative.
Ah!
No, I don't think I will.
We're fighting a
So-
wyvern.
20 plus
And-
3.
So, Svartir's thing about the did they say the rock faces were moving or they were hooked into each other?
No, they're in the ground and their heads are like coming up out of the ground.
Okay. But they didn't mean like coming up, like
Damn it.
coming out this second. They meant like they're just there.
No, they're actively
Okay, so
moving
they are-
towards you.
So they're creatures, not like statues sticking out of the ground. That's what
No,
I was
yeah,
trying
no,
to figure out. Okay.
That's the thing. They look, I mean, basically like these tokens, just less tentacles.
Well, that's
Those are
my
wyverns?
initiative plus a
Whoa!
2. So I got a
did something
22.
So he says 22,
Yeah, the dice is still there.
and
It rolled a 20.
Nissa, what was your initiative?
Damn. I got a 7.
You hit spacebar,
Cruzo?
and then you click it, and then you drag it.
Gruzo got an 8. 5 or 3 plus 5.
All right.
Don't look up, guys.
Yeah.
Mary's?
9. I had to put it in the chat.
Right. It's thing I'm running over here. Let's see.
We're saying a wyvern, and if we're unlucky, one of the lesser known species will show up. It's a halvern. Or might run into
Just
a
as long as
wyvern.
there's not a wyvern.
So they all act on
This is not Tyranid. Not Tyranid.
16.
That's a completely different game.
The Emperor protects, brother.
All right, Layla. You
Yes.
start us off as I get some. Let's do this one.
Dragon music. Ooh.
Okay.
So the wyvern is up in the air, right?
Yes, it is. Let's see, about 70 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, since you guys haven't been in combat in this yet, if you hit tab, you can see
Oh.
more information. Kind of highlights things for you.
All right, I'm going to. I'm trying to decide between two options right now, and because of how it works, I think I'm going to start off with the first one. I will
let me put it in
begin by
turnover.
casting.
Hang on a sec. Sorry.
Okay.
It's Layla. Layla. At 3. So.
It's so weird hearing like bow music, but then like the bird calls or the forest. and-
Yeah. Gadget. I don't know. Alright, turn
Oh,
order
you're
applied.
right.
There we go. You should be able to end your turn when done. You should be able to. Up towards the
Okay.
top there.
So
Do I need to roll my new 2d6 for
A new
the
day? Yeah.
potions for the day?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
so Layla will put herself in front of Nissa and will cast Spirit Guardians, which is a 3rd level spell, as angelic figures burst into being, wielding swords and in full armor that float around Layla to that distance.
Alrighty.
As my action, do I have anything I can do as a bonus action that I want to do?
Pull out my trusty chickens to mark.
Oh yeah, the chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go, angel chickens, go.
Alright, I'm not gonna do a bonus action. I used partial move action in it. That will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Alright, these bad boys.
Layla has no idea what those things are. So she went
Are
with something
going
that she
to-
believes is the most useful.
So they have 2 front legs, 2 back legs, and they leap out of the ground. Let's see.
The heck are those
Oh
things?
no.
Oops.
They look freaky.
Properly. Alrighty.
Wait, did no one see them before?
No, you basically drew attention to them.
Oh, okay.
They were underground and they have burst forth from the ground. And
Okay, so as soon as they enter that, it is difficult terrain for one, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
okay. Nat 20.
Oof.
Oh god.
Alright, so that's one of them.
8.
Okay. So the one who got an 8 will take full damage, and the other one will take half damage. 13 radiant damage. So the one that saved will take 7 radiant damage.
Alright, awesome. They don't react much to these celestial beings attacking them. They seem pretty heavy set on attacking just whatever's in front of them. But did that, then they will burrow.
Oh no.
That's it for them. And the wyvern dives down.
So their speed is still halved in that 15-foot area, even if they're underneath us.
Yeah, as long as they're within that circle, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, lift it. There we go.
Oh boy.
Alright, yep. It's gonna dive down, and the first one that I can get to is gonna be Layla. So the Wyvern is also going to be entering that area.
Yep. Needs wisdom saving throw. DC is 16.
That is so big.
I'm not sure it's entirely to scale.
Yeah. It's
is-
an
it
actual
is-
dragon.
Limitations.
It is a large size creature, so if I'm using the correct base,
The base is right, but it's
Okay,
way
so-
too
yeah.
tall.
yeah, it's too tall, but the base is correct, yeah.
Yeah.
It made an 8.
Okay, so it will take 3d8 radiant damage. Which went way over here. 21. I got an 8, 8, and 5.
Nice.
It screeches out in pain, and then it makes its attacks. It is going to try and it's going to start off by trying to sting.
Okay, I use my reaction to cast Warding Flare. It has disadvantage
Okay.
as I flashbang it.
All right. So a 15 is the first roll, and a 17 is the second. So 15 to hit.
Does not hit. I've got a 20 AC.
All right, and then it makes its second attack, which is a bite.
All right.
Does it still have disadvantage on this one?
I don't.
Just the next attack.
I don't think so. I think it's just it just says you can
Okay.
use to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so,
one attack.
it rolls an 8 anyway, so that's a miss. And then we go to Marissa. Progress the turn order here. There we go.
oh, and obviously, my spell allows me to designate whatever creatures I don't want affected by it.
Yeah.
All of us in our mounts.
Yeah.
All right. I want to try to obviously fight this big boy. Alright, get down here. Where's my beyond page? Okay. Well, he's already right up on us, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can't do any of that. Let's go ahead and do... I'm sorry, I'm reading my superiority things. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do stabby stabby.
Okay.
I'm going to use the life-stealing blades as a two-hand.
Okay.
See, this is a +8 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, so it is +5.
It's at 7 plus 5 damage.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna use a maneuver. I'm going to use distracting strike.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm gonna add a superiority die to I'm really sorry, I should have looked this up beforehand. Okay, a d8 that gets added to the roll. That's 3 more damage on top of that.
Okay.
And the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So whoever hits it next has advantage.
So it screeches out in pain, a wound opening up under its abdomen scales, the softer scales. Is that it for your turn?
I believe so. I don't really want to. Can I flank it?
You can attempt to.
Okay. Yeah, let's try to do that. Phew.
You're gonna have to move all the way behind it.
Sorry, I couldn't.
There you go.
Thank you. I couldn't get myself.
Okay. Alrighty. Yes, that works out just fine. And then it's Gruzo's turn.
Okay. And you marked big old wyvern because bullets are to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gruzo is going to. Well, only one target you see at the moment. He is going to shoot his short bow at the wyvern.
Okay.
I believe this is with advantage because it's marked.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm going to take the shot, but I'm going to use sharpshooter.
Okay.
So.
That a 20?
Well,
Nice.
Alright, we're going to be doing something a little new here. I'm using it for my other campaign. I'm bringing it into this campaign. I need you to roll one more 20. This is piercing, correct?
This is going to be correct. Piercing.
15?
15.
Alright. You roll your damage dice twice and add them together.
Okay, so this is going to be short bow is 1d6, so it's going to be 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
That'll double the sneak attack is 4d6. It'll double it to 8d6, so it's 10d6.
Yes.
Plus 5 plus 10 from sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on.
I don't think we'll need to roll on the injury chart, but if we do, we'll do that when we get there.
10d6 plus 15. Just throw those up there.
an explosion of dice.
It is
All right.
51 damage. A
So-
single
Nice.
Your is this a short bow?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
short bow because he hasn't upgraded it yet.
Yeah, so your arrow flies into this open wound, and it just collapses to the ground. You shoot it directly in the heart.
Oh,
Nice.
great shot, Crusoe.
Grizzly's just like stunned, just like looking at the bow, like, oh.
But that's how it works.
And then he just like immediately looks around, and then just dives over here and hides in a bush.
All right.
Definitely gonna need to grab some of those scales after it is safe.
And bonus action to hide, so stealth check is 11 plus 11, 22.
All right, great. Nissa.
Jesus. Well,
I'm
the thing's
gone.
dead. The bullets are underground.
Mm-hmm.
What about to tell what those things are?
Give me
Because I know. I don't know if my character would.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with what your choice of Arcana or Nature will yield the same results.
I would say Arcana then. It's a 20 plus 8. Meow.
All right, so
So
20.
20. Yes.
Yes, you recognize these. You've studied about them. You've actually witnessed one being made in the Arcanum, and
They're
is.
made?
It was believed at some point in time that they are arcane creations, more essentially a crossbreeding of different large beasts. Think like dire snapping turtles and armadillos, but infused with magic. That's
Okay.
essentially what you had seen, but these ones are different. Their markings are vastly different than what you saw. These are wild occurring ones. They're underground hunters. They tunnel, pop out, take whatever they're hunting and then pull it back into the ground and eat it. You're in the right temperate climate for them. Your main thing to watch out for is their standing leaps. They don't seem it, but even while above ground, they can just straight up leap about 30 feet. And if they land on whatever they're trying to land on, that's a lot of weight coming down. They aim to pin and shred, essentially. They don't have teeth, so they clamp their jaws shut and rip whatever they can get. And then they just burrow after that. They're very dodgy hunters. Out of the 3, you would have rather faced 3 of those wyverns.
Great.
Yeah, I don't like being on the ground. That's just like Tremor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, graboids.
Mm-hmm.
Because of my knowledge about them, would I be able to tell when they're about to come out of the ground, or how to get them to come out?
You would need tremor sense. They can feel where you're at. You can't feel where they're at. So just by moving around, you're attracting their attention.
Well, Tremors came out long after these things were created, so Tremors may have stolen them as an idea.
Track without rhythm, and you
Possibly.
won't attract the worm.
I don't really have anything that could be used right now, so I guess let me just check quick, just in case.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Unraised Mango.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I'll just because I know that they track movement. I guess I would stay where I am.
Stay
and I would,
very still.
Yes, they can't see you if they stand still. And I will hold an action to attack one of the bullets when it comes out.
Alrighty. To attack, or are you trying to cast a spell? Have a readied spell.
Attack with a spell. Sorry.
Alright, what spell are you readying? You had to ready the spell.
Let's ready. Well, I don't know if they're particularly resistant against anything, or if they just take whatever.
No, not particularly. They have some pretty tough natural armor, but other than that, they're just regular meat and bones.
Alright, I'll withhold. Something to make Layla happy. Scorching Ray.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, Gadget.
So, most of my things require that they walk onto it, or that I can see a target, and given they are underground and I am last in the turn order, I pretty much can do absolutely nothing. Hang on a second.
You can prep spells the same way people can prep attacks.
Yeah, but I thought once I prep the spell, if it doesn't get used at the end of the turn order, it's just fizzles. It's gone.
No.
So
no,
given
no.
that's the sucky part about being the last in the initiative.
No, we're not doing that. If you don't cast a spell, you don't cast a spell. It's not like you're casting it and holding it. We're not going to be doing all that. That's more Pathfinder hardship kind of stuff.
Okay, well, if that's the case, the moment I see one of those mother effers, they're getting levitated into the air.
Nice.
Nice.
Technically, because Gadget flies, does she not create sound on the floor for them to follow?
If she's flying.
Okay.
Last I recall, I was just chilling out on Miri.
Yeah.
We saw them before they went under. Did they have eyeballs? Or are they blind and only have tremor sense? Like also,
you were close enough that you saw that they have eyes. No, you know they have sight and tremor sense.
Okay, that's good to know because that means I can flashbang them.
Or you assume that you can flashbang them.
Anything with eyes can be flashbanged.
Yeah, but it having tremor sense kind of. Well, yeah, it's not blind sight. It's not like blind fight. If they had blind fighting, I would say no, but yeah, since they don't.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, the reason it's basically says anything that can see is because
Yeah.
it's just a sudden thing. Even if you know where your target is, like it
Yeah.
throws you off.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that
Which
brings
also
us
makes
back
sense why it
around.
only lasts for the one
So
attack.
I was reading the components for
Gardo!
levitate, and levitate says either a small leather loop or a piece of golden wire bent into a cup shape with a long shank on one end. And all I can think of are these kids' toys that I think they're called an air bazooka,
Mhm.
and you pull the rubber band back
Yeah.
and it shoots air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used to shoot fog made from dry ice out of them.
Yeah, that is essentially the contraption she is making with her multi-tool in preparation to try and levitate one of them
All right.
upwards. Because why not? It's gonna go loop under them and try to pick them up if
Alrighty.
they ever come up.
Gardo initiates his rocket thrusters. I'm ready. And then we go to Layla. Gardo does have
All
his hammer axe out and ready.
So my main things are still going. The angel things. What do I want to prep and have ready? I will use. Yeah, we're all in the middle. Like, never gonna get to use fireball. Everything wants to melee. It's dumb.
Chris was like,
Let's
"It's
see.
okay. I've got evasion. Let her rip."
Centered on Gruza.
Wait, no shit. Only
Oh,
you
man,
can
you
use
could-
force fires.
If only you had
I
delayed
will-
fireball.
I'll prep Toll the Dead on whichever one I see first.
Okay.
So I have that ready. And at the start of their turn, did they burrow so far that they didn't start in the
Oh no.
15-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay.
They will be.
If
Let's
they
see.
enter it, then
Oops.
they still have to make the save again. It's either if they start their turn there or when they enter it for the first time on a turn.
Oh, selected the wrong thing. There we go. Keep hitting tab because I'm used to controlling things over here, but I was in another window. All right. All right, so this one's going to be leaping out from there. And
Above the
when it leaps
above
out,
the ground?
well, yes, it's coming up out of the ground. It's just
Oh, okay.
stuck on a tree there. But that's the spot
Oh,
where it
okay.
erupted up from.
That's,
That thing got some air.
That's where it's going to land.
alright.
Making a saving throw
Nothing
right
beats a
now.
ground pound.
2.
So it's gonna make. So the first saving throw is as it hits Layla's thing.
Yes, that was a 2.
So it will take. Well, I just beamed it in the face with this. 16 radiant damage.
Alright, so it says 16
Jeez.
damage.
And I think then Toll the Dead goes off, so another wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
It rolled a 13.
So the DC was 16, so now it's going to take this plus 5. So 19 necrotic damage.
Okay, it begins
Oh wait,
to wither.
no, I'm wrong. Those were supposed to be D12s. Because it was already hurt.
Okay.
Well, I
Nearly
mean-
the same.
Yeah, actually 18 instead of the 19, so it has 1 more health.
Okay.
But whatever.
So it begins to wither. There was other things happening as well.
The con
Nissa's.
save.
Nissa's first.
Yes.
Yes.
This one might just be destroyed.
How many slots do I have? Let's do it. Where is it? Do I just do when I have it held? Do I just have it at the base level, or can I just choose any level for it?
You're supposed to choose beforehand, but it doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
Choose away.
I'll save the fourth slot. I'll do it at third level. So that would be. What is it? Spell attack is 20 plus 8.
That looks painful being flown that high up.
Plus 8? That's a miss.
Yeah.
What are you using?
Scorching ray.
You get multiple bolts, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta roll 2 more times.
You rolled a hit with
Oh.
each bolt.
Well, I have an extra one because I'm doing it at level 3. Because it would usually be 2, so it would be 3 more rays.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Your
Eh,
beefsteak.
yes.
These
So
are
20,
plus-
22, and an 11.
Alright, so 2 of those hit.
All right. The damage is 2d6. Yeah, 2d6 fire damage for each
Hooray,
one.
that hits.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, 16 fire damage.
Yes.
And then, what's the save for the levitation?
16 con.
That's its one good score, and it rolled a 12. So, we're gonna do.
So it never
It
lands.
is now stuck 20 feet in the air. I don't know if I can change that. Like, I don't know if I can change the height to 10 or something, so it's easier to hit. But
So
it's
this
stuck
thing,
in the air. It literally.
well,
The only-
because of how it happened, you literally caught it as it hit Layla's like 15-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it goes 20 feet above that. So it's 35 feet in the air.
So it is biting, chomping, and gnawing. I don't think levitate can go beyond.
It
20 feet.
allows you to move
It
something
says
20
up to
feet
20
per
feet.
round.
No. Where do you see that?
You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
So it's 20 feet per thing.
And if. Oh, it says if you hit the target. Never mind.
So it can go beyond. Plus ultra.
You just every round keep putting it up and up and up and up and up until you're like, I drop concentration 10 minutes later. How far does it fall?
Well,
Alright, there we go. Alright,
So
so,
it
it
got
takes
hit hard.
Yes. It's screeching out in pain, and now it's just gnashing in frustration and in pain.
It's flicking blood everywhere.
Yeah, it can't do nothing up there. The second
target.
one. What's up?
I was gonna say target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
surface
not
within
happening.
reach.
This one will
Oof.
be erupting from back over here. And
I'm dead.
Wisdom saving throw.
15.
That's a failure.
Alrighty.
$18 radiant damage.
Alright.
Nice.
It screeches out, but not before. Yes, it screeches out pain, but then makes its attack roll. Let's see.
Disadvantage. Flashbang.
Jesus.
If it's attacking Nissa. If it's attacking Layla, Layla's gonna let it attack.
The way it's landing, it can only do this against Nissa.
Okay, flashbang then. So disadvantage.
All right, so Nissa, I need a strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
Dex is highest. I'll go Dex.
Okay.
Oh, it's not an attack roll?
No, it's just landing on it.
Oh, okay. Then I can't flashbang.
I just had
then.
I just had to read it just now.
Oh. Oh. 19 plus 3.
All right. So you only take half damage, and you are not knocked prone. As this thing lands on you, you kind of dodge back, and it actually pushes you out of that space.
Ugh.
You take...
I have to say, I seem to be rolling. No, never mind.
Don't say those words.
Yeah.
Don't do this to yourself. 7. 11 would be the normal total, so you take 6 instead.
Gar.
So that's 6 bludgeoning damage as it leaps upon you.
Thank God for that temp HP.
That will be it for its turn. And Marissa.
All right, let's go ahead and start beating on this one. Is this in flanking position?
Yeah. Adjacent is all you have.
Yeah. All right, we're going to.
I don't see the other bullet, but I see its shadow just kind of
Mhm.
shifting about.
Yep. Is it a large creature?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Is it-
that one? Yeah. I thought it had a grapple maneuver. I have a question then.
Hmm.
Trying to hold on to this thing to keep it above ground. What would I attempt to do that with?
You'd have to land an attack roll.
Okay.
You have to land an attack roll, and then athletics challenge.
Alright, let's try that then. Just an unarmed attack?
Just remind me that on your turn there for the OSC question. This would be an unarmed attack to grapple it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oof.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
let's not do that. That's better.
Hey.
All right, that hits.
Alright.
So if it goes to try and get underground, currently you have it grappled. To
Okay.
try and it's going to have to try and break your grapple in order to get into the ground. And that'll be just athletics versus athletics.
Okay.
You take both hands to grapple this large creature.
Yes. I have given up my attacks to do this. Beat it up quickly, please.
All right.
I can promise nothing.
Rizzo.
Oh. That one's way up in the air. Well, okay.
It's 35.
Why can't I? Cruzo. Why won't let me select Cruzo?
You're hidden too well.
Ah! I can't even click him.
You're in a bush
move
for
him out of
me,
the
and
bush.
I can't even
That fix it?
I still can't like collect or select or click the. Oh god. Nope.
I don't even.
Hit
Oh,
too
there
good.
he is. Yeah, he hid too well.
I can't click him though.
So strange.
Wait, is it still Marissa's turn?
Oh,
No, it's yours.
I can't click anyone's tokens now.
there. I re-gave the permissions back to you. Did you fix it?
Negative.
Try using your arrow keys.
Nothing.
What?
Suddenly it's moving.
Oh, wait. I think I can click him now. Okay.
Okay. I just changed
Yay!
the turns real quick.
Bugs happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Miri was wailing on the one that's on the floor. The one that's in the air is disposed. Since this one is being engaged, Gruzel will run over, pulling out his new short swords while he does it. And he will slice and dice.
Alrighty.
Is there any way I can get flanking?
It's already considered flanked.
Yeah, it's being grappled and Layla's on the
Yeah.
other side of it.
Alright, so first attack,
Woo!
16
Yep,
plus
that hits.
9. And I'll just go ahead and roll the second attack. Say, that's an 8 plus 8, so that's 16.
It does not hit.
Damn it. Alright, so only the first attack hits. Why did I didn't mean to reroll this.
That's okay.
I was trying to get rid of him. Okay. First attack. 1d6 plus 6. But since I had advantage, I get the sneak attack. Okay, so 5d6 plus 6. Yep, 5d6 plus 6. That's my plus 1 short sword.
So you begin to Drax its exterior.
Ah!
Fluids showering the surrounding landscape. And it's screeching loudly. As if 100 bats screeching at once. Is that it for Gruzo's turn?
It's movement. Yes. Actually, I will use my bonus action to take the dodge. So
Okay.
anything that attacks me in melee has disadvantage.
Alrighty. It's
This thing is in my face. I don't like it. If I use can I use disengage for it, or is it
Just
too?
disengage is an action.
Yes, disengage is made for this situation.
Right.
It'd be an action
It's
to
just that I won't-
disengage, and then you take your move.
It's just that I know it's a thing. I'm just more like if it will let me do that, because I don't know if it has a thing to stop me.
Only one way to find out.
Very few things can get around disengage, but that does
Yeah.
cost you your action as the big penalty.
Right.
Yes. I guess I'm too squishy.
You could just try to get out of its range, but then it'll provoke.
Yeah, I'm just.
But
I'm too
I'm
squishy
holding
to
on
die.
to it, so I don't know.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point because it's grappled. Can it actually even do any attacks?
It can try.
Oh,
It'll still
definitely.
take a
Can.
reaction.
Yeah. I'm just trying to hold it above ground. That's all I'm doing.
It's still chomping away.
Yeah,
It
I'll
just
play
has
it.
to get out of its range.
Yeah, I'll play it safe and disengage.
Alright, so it ignores normal D&D rules. Go ahead.
Shit.
All right, and then.
Do you have anything in
switch to the second.
Do you have bonus action stuff?
Give me a second. Maybe I can go. Yeah, I'll do that. Switch to my. Get off the thing! Thank you. Right, that's my movement. Bonus action. That's an action. Action. I don't think I have anything I can cast for as a bonus or do as a bonus.
It's fine. Surviving is
Yeah.
more important.
Okay.
So.
Gadget.
Okay, so levitate is a concentration spell, so I cannot do anything else that can use concentration. So I'm going to cantrip it with my firebolt spray can thing that I like to do, and I will attempt to, I guess, hit the one that I'm levitating.
Okay.
It is a +8 to hit. All right, are you gonna work for me today?
No.
No.
I click no. It really isn't. You're right. Where
I
the frick?
refuse.
Hold on. I'm gonna click myself. There we go. That worked that time. What the hell? Why did it do that? That was so dumb. Wee woo. Oh my god, where did I throw it? Oh my god!
This is fire damage.
It's
firebolt?
2d10. It's 2d10 firebolt. Oh, it's a +8.
All right,
To
roll
hit?
another 20 for me, please. Oh, it's a 20, so
I
it's
mean,
a
sure,
crit.
I'll roll a 20.
Yeah, just roll another 20, like a d20.
I know you mean roll another d20, but I was like, yeah, I'll roll another 20, sure.
might.
Please do.
Okay, so it's actually making me click the character every time before I hit the 20 again, even though it's already like sitting on my screen. It's a very weird bug. 11, sad. +8, so 19.
Oh, no. This is just a flat 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you roll twice as many dice as normal. So you roll
Whoa.
quadruple critical damage.
So instead of 2d10,
You roll 4d10.
4d10.
Nice.
wait, you said double, so it's 4d10.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Seb,
Yeah.
I
Seb
just said
8.
double. Yeah, you said double.
Yeah,
Well, you normally do
Double trouble.
1d10 for
No,
fireball.
she normally does 2d10.
I do 2d10.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay,
I thought it was
level it
yeah.
up.
So it is 8d10.
Wait,
Yes.
yeah, it would be 8d10, yeah.
What? Okay, hang on. 8d10. How
There's
do...
a nuke off in here. Oh, look at him go! Look at him! Ooh.
It erupts into fire, and by the time the screeching is said and done, it's just levitating cinder.
It's
Oh,
very
levitating
quickly,
one?
it's quickly spinning.
I thought you were aiming at the one that was grappled.
No,
not the
no.
levitating one.
I didn't realize that everyone was aiming for the
No,
one that was...
Listen, I would rather get one of them down. That was good. Now we can focus on this one.
Sorry.
And also Miri's not on fire.
Yes. That is also a good thing.
Yeah. If she was, that's fine. We would have had horse tonight.
Yeah.
That's normal for
Which
you guys,
one?
isn't it?
Which one was hurt worse? Because she
The
would
one
hit the
in
one
the
that was
air.
healthier.
Yeah, the one in the air that was barely alive, I think.
No, it was not barely alive.
No.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
yeah.
We had done a
They were
hideous
both-
amount of damage to it.
Yeah, they were both relatively close, within like 4 hit points of each other.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking because my brain was thinking, didn't Cruzo crit one of them? That was the wyvern.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
One shot, one kill.
Soon to be one shot, many kill.
Molly. Well, I guess I don't have to concentrate anymore.
This is true.
Well, it might land directly on Layla.
Oh, it floats down.
Yeah, just
it's
just
an
ash is
enter.
going
Yeah.
pouring down.
Beautiful.
I'm beginning to think Death Lady is the right call.
Yes.
It's not normally that strong. Okay. I'm gonna just sit down for a second.
Contemplate life.
Imagine,
and I
she
just sit down on the
casts it-
rock.
All right.
Just imagine she casts it and then she's just like looking at her hands like,
What have I
Maybe
become?
I'm gonna put the can back in my bag.
get him, Gardo.
You can do it, buddy.
+5 is a hit.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. Okay. +4. No, sorry, +5. 7. That is
18.
what? No, it's a 12. Oh my goodness.
I meant to say 12.
What? You
you're
have
gonna be
disadvantage
okay.
for the rest of the night. You've given me disadvantage.
Brain damage.
Goodness gracious. The creature screeches out in pain as the hammer is just brought down on the bony skull. And the turn goes to Layla.
Mm,
Okay, cat.
Meow.
Mm-hmm.
let's see. I'm going to. Layla's just gonna toll the dead on it. So a wisdom saving throw. I know you're not sick of these yet.
12.
That's a
Oh
failure.
no.
So that's gonna be 2d12. I'm gonna roll it
Bing
correctly this
bong.
time. +5. So
Same
18
as last time.
necrotic damage.
More of it begins to wither away. Its screaming becomes more rasp. It is critically injured.
And she looks at this and says, "These things aren't animals, right? These are just like weird magical
Monstrosities.
things, right?"
It's a
Aberration?
natural. No, this is natural, but it's a monstrosity.
Yeah, so it's not something Layla could try and like chill out. It's
Not
something
likely.
we have to kill. Okay. Then Layla will end her turn.
Ready. Goes to its turn.
And it needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
How dare you?
He looks.
Cleric
just
is
that
all
blinking
about
meme.
sustained damage instead of burst.
It is both a 15 and a 12. D&D Beyond actually did not give me a number.
Okay, well
Whoa.
they both fail, so
I have to reroll because it's cocked. Okay, it decided on a 12.
okay.
That was weak.
Only 7 radiant damage from the angels this time.
It's screeching out in pain. It is going to try and burrow. Give me the athletics check there, Shy.
No.
26 is the
Oh.
number.
That is a 31.
Wow, you both
Pull it
rolled,
out of the
you
ground.
both rolled 20s. It got a 26.
Oh,
So you got the 31. You keep it from moving any further. That's it. That is it for its move action.
you gotta be quicker than that.
And since that's it for all of its turn because that was an action to try and break and then the move action attempt. So it is Miri's turn. This thing is heaving and convulsing and trying to get away.
You're going nowhere.
Just
Guys, a
back
couple more times, guys, please.
It tried to get on the floor and do the dinosaur, but you stopped it.
I'm gonna just concentrate on holding this thing up so that way they can beat on it.
Whoa. All right then, Crusoe.
Phrasing.
She's holding it up. You gonna beat it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
I'm
beat
gonna,
it.
beat it. Beat it. Well, stab it. Stab it. Alright. Yeah. Stab. Stab. Guessing this is advantage because it's still flanked. So we got first attack.
All right, it's a hit.
26. Second attack. Yeah. 16.
That's a
Not
miss.
No stupid things in their ACs. All right. First attack is gonna be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D6 plus 6. Yeah. 29
Damn,
damage.
son.
You stab it right up under the soft spot where its tongue is. The blade goes through the tongue up into the brain cavity. You give it a twist and it collapses, lifeless.
God, I love sneak
Killed it.
attack.
You killed it like Harry did with the basilisk.
Oh, I
Yes.
forgot to remind you my question.
I was about to get to that.
on my turn.
They are feasting.
Just devouring the wyvern. They was like, no, I want some of the scales.
Oh, they're not really going for the scaly part. You've already opened up that wound. They're going straight for the insides. The candy.
They're like vultures.
Wait, who is
They
they?
got the candy.
All our mounts.
The
Oh.
three
including
close
Mary.
Right, okay.
Oh, no. Mary's just diving her head into the entrails. Delicious.
Like one of those videos of watching a bunch of like lionesses eat something.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just these three big lizards. Work! And begins to consume.
Good job, Gruzo.
Apparently, I shot a thing.
You're
and it
welcome! Oh!
How you feeling, Gardo?
Stronger than ever. You gotta get rid of the holy
Does he still
chickens.
have does he still have the number of faces we saw last time?
No.
Okay. So he has grown more faces
Yes.
Just, oh god.
just after this encounter.
You're watching one grow as we speak.
Whoa.
It looks like you're becoming more faceted.
This face blinks its eyes open with determination, fierceness looking directly back at you. Yes! It says. And then out of many faces it says, "We are one!
Oh Jesus.
Wait, aren't you just Gardo though?
We are Gato!"
Why did it suddenly become we?
Because that is what we are. All of us. Together.
You're more than one.
So, are your pronouns now they, them, or?
I do not need such useless things as pronouns. I just want adjectives.
So I guess we'll just
Very
say
well,
I'm
quickly.
then.
What was that? Guts?
I guess I'll just refer it to as I'm.
I want to see if there's anything of value that we can
Well,
scavenge off of these things.
Yeah.
with
I will definitely be looking at those with that.
with Gadget's passive 21 investigation, she can point to you everything that's valuable on these.
Lord.
Yes.
That's
Whoa.
mine.
All right, throw them in the backpack.
What about yours? What about yours? 18. Last time I checked, 21 was high. That one looks like, oh, it's gone. You are able to point out what is useful, as far as the wyvern. The bullets are a little bit more difficult, mostly because their main useful thing is their heads. The wyvern, these are all large creatures. They're all large monstrosities. Well, one's considered draconic. That'd be the bullets.
Grizzly's like, hey, I want a trophy from that wyvern.
Yeah, the one of these
Give
is
me like
ash.
a good fang.
Yeah, oh yeah, so we can.
You can take its wing fang.
Wing fang.
Yeah, they have taloned wings.
You don't want its stinger?
Well, that's one of the valuable things.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want like a trophy or something.
Yeah, let's get some trophy things.
All right, so you're able to collect a couple of handfuls of scales. You could stay here longer and try to collect more, but it most likely won't change the monetary value of them.
Nah, I mean, I don't think we should spend too long here.
Yeah. If there's one, there's more.
Yeah.
So I would say keep moving.
Layla wants to take some scales and put them in her own bag. She's looking specifically for pretty-looking ones, not necessarily useful-looking ones.
Everyone that she picks is pretty looking. They kind of have a iridescent red
All
sheen.
of them are pretty.
Okay. And she's looking for ones that are like I can't remember if it's gradation or graduation of
Gradient?
sizes. I don't think gradient is
Right,
the correct
right.
term when you're
It
talking
could
about
it could if
size.
you're talking about a scaling size, like from
Yeah.
1 to
Okay.
10. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, she wants to go in like a gradient of size, and then from the biggest then do like another one. So she
Okay.
wants like small, essentially a set
Mhm.
for reasons.
Okay. That's not a problem.
Scale necklace.
All right, let me take us off of that mode. There we go.
Ah, I can move again.
Yes. We can move. It's exploration mode time.
Has
Still,
Gardo gotten physically larger?
no, he hasn't changed in size. Right now, it's like
Okay.
you're witnessing the change slowly happening, with the exception
Ye-
of the extra face that you just watched.
You feeling okay, Gardo?
We're feeling wonderful.
Okay. Do you feel like you're gonna sprout something new?
I'm always springing something new, Layla.
Phrasing?
All right. Well, just make sure that if you do, unexpectedly burst forth something.
Oh, this sped up the
Sure.
beeping, by the way.
Oh
Pulls-
god.
Pulls down one of his faces. It's purple and it's just flashing.
Oh, it's purple now.
So this, I'm curious. I don't remember if we asked you this question. So, you're much stronger now than when we first met you.
Yes.
Had you ever met another of your kind that was as strong when you met them as you are now? In person or in the flesh? I mean, in like you
Being.
know what I mean.
Yes. My shift manager.
Was he as strong as you are now, or was he even stronger?
Yes.
Stronger.
I don't think he knows.
Yes.
Did he have more faces than you have now?
How many do I have?
How many does he have?
He has 12 faces.
What
You
happened
have-
to we?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. How many on that side, Gadget?
I can count. Is there 6 more on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 12.
You have 12 faces.
Oh, I am stronger.
Nice. So now you're boss's boss? Is that how it works?
I am the superintendent.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on your promotion.
What do
We
you
thank you.
superintend to do?
Kill.
Superintendent designation.
I mean, not just indiscriminately though, right?
Whatever gets us more power.
That's not really a good attitude to have.
It is a wonderful attitude to have. It is how we get stronger. It is how
No.
you get stronger. It is how we get stronger.
I don't just
You
kill anything to get
indiscriminately
stronger.
killed the dragon and the boneheads.
No, I didn't.
I was part of it.
indiscriminately
We
kill
were
them.
just
They-
here.
They attacked us.
And we indiscriminately killed them.
I don't know
That's
that
not
you
how you
know
use
what.
that word.
Use that word. I don't know what I think it means.
I only know that word because of rules and things that I've learned. But
It was with indiscrimination.
no,
We
No.
destroyed them.
Wait. I mean, we didn't discriminate against them while we killed them.
Exactly.
So
It was indiscriminate.
I
Well, I was gonna say something smart, but I rolled a 7 plus 5. So
maybe Nissa can jump in because Nissa is smart.
What
Layla
am
is
I
not.
rolling?
Layla is swiftly losing this conversation.
What am I rolling?
I would assume some sort of intelligence check.
Now we are becoming smarter. Soon we will be the leader of this adventuring party. And then the world!
I'm not
Oh,
sure
God.
that's how it works either.
Layla, what have we done?
You wouldn't know, would you?
We created a monster.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
I'm pretty
entering
sure-
his
Gardo, work on your charisma, dude.
Like Layla looked around and was like, "Who is our leader?"
It will be me soon.
We're more of a social
Onward!
commune.
Gardo, get back here.
You're not our mom.
Gardo, you don't
All right,
you don't know
Gardo.
our
Bye
destination.
bye.
Man, if he doesn't get back here, he's not gonna get snacks.
Yeah.
Works every time.
This is the leader.
Oh god.
He
Yeah,
leads.
okay.
He leads the economy. Now he leads us.
Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You act like I know what I'm doing in either of those roles.
The
I do
leader know
not.
what they're doing?
I mean,
No.
I do, but I'm lazy.
Yeah, but are you the leader?
I mean, if I have to be.
All right, kids, let's pack up. Let's head out.
All right. With that, we're gonna bring our session to a close for the evening.
Okay.
As crazy as it was, we should be back here tomorrow night for the Ebron campaign, and then sleep. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Good night.
Bye bye.